bass a little bit, work a bridge on there, right? Ay. Beats on there, run the bass on there, babe. Only one up in my brain, only one big my piece in the brain, only one big my piece in the brain. Hop out the bitch on number one play, hop out the bitch on number one play, hop out the bitch on.
What's poppin'? What's good, everybody, man? Welcome y'all to the Wednesday show. We're just gonna go across social media today. And I don't have no conspiracies, and I'm just taking over for today. So we're gonna go across social media, try to have some fun. Look at a couple of videos, and so forth. Make sure you hit the like button on your way in. Get everything set up. What that is. Okay. Hope everybody's day has been going pretty good. Hope you've been pretty good. Let's switch this damn account. I can make sure the premium is up. I've been on the opposite page all day long. Let's see if I can find the regular stream. Don't see it up. It should be up. So let me find the regular stream. Somebody. Appreciate the buddy that's coming over on that's coming on the vertical side of the game. Appreciate you. If you don't mind double tapping the screen, that helps out a lot. If you double tap the screen, that helps out a lot. If you're on the regular side, just make sure you hit the like button as you come in. Hit the like button as you come in. So if you're on the horizontal, like button should be somewhere at the top. If you're on the vertical side of the game, you can just double tap the screen. It'll lock you right on in. It'll give me that like for that vertical side. So make sure you do that when you step in. Appreciate you. Man, we got Zoom in the building. Appreciate you, Zoom, for being here, brother. Yeah, let me make sure I put that in there. Make sure so I can save it just in case if they need to see it on the screen. Yeah, appreciate your odds. Dropped it in there for me to make sure we locked in. Then double tap this screen if you're on the vertical. Double tap the screen if you're on the vertical. Should see it at the top. Just double tap it. I don't know a way to lock it over there, but appreciate you. Just make sure you double tap this screen. You're on the vertical side of the game. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like. You know what I'm saying? Simple as that. Appreciate you. In the meantime, between time, we're gonna get a little music playing in the background. Let the DJ do what's right. We're going with porch pressure today, so we're gonna pressure it on with the porch. What's good with your cousin Terry? And while we letting that play, I'm gonna be sending this old link out. So give me a second. Oh, hey. Porch got a storm in it, swear the F feel mean. Uncle Tom on that bullshit, talk slick, talk clean. OG do dirty in circles, weed logic in his grin. Rose up, bitch macarons and start preaching to the wind. John the Baptist in the corner, say we get dubs all day. John Easy always coming late, still act like he did it all along. Zoomer in that chat talk wild, say he's saving hoes online. But when that screen go black, he don't want that smoke in real time. Conversations on the porch and shit get heated fast. One more live from Uncle Tom and the whole damn piece won't last. Mr. Beans, keep running mouth, say he's smarter than all. But when we press on every topic, he fold like a cheap ass car. Uncle Tom, cut the bullshit. Cut the bullshit, Uncle Tom. Oh, OGDoDirty, acting sus. OGDoDirty. Turn the back to say it loud. We get dubs all day. John. Conversations on the porch, where the real ones go off. Gone. Yeah. Mr. Beans with that sideways style. Talk tough, then dodge the truth. Say no every damn answer till we corner him in the booth. Slanted eyes looking real mean at the look when he lock up tight. But we conversate on all topics till it's smart talk, lose the fight. Easy show up, breathing heavy, always coming late to the war. Still want credit for the damage like he was there at the door. John the Baptist keep the peace, but he throw that line like steel. Say boy, if you gon' run your mouth, say something that's damn real. Conversations on the porch and shit get heated fast. One more live from Uncle Tom and the whole damn piece won't last. Mr. Beans, keep running mouth, say he's smarter than all. Oh, but when we press on every topic, he fold like a cheap ass car. Uncle Tom, cut the bullshit. Uncle Tom, OGDoDirty, acting sus. OGDoDirty. John the Baptist, say it loud. We get dubs all day. John. Conversations on the porch, where the real ones go off. Gone. Porch light off, face still stomp, no peace when the truth gets said. Zoomer talk, easy late, beans stay trying to outsmart the thread. But we still here, face to face, no hiding behind no screen. Call it out when the bullshit lane. Keep it raw, keep it mean. Uncle Tom, cut the bullshit. Uncle Tom, OGDoDirty, acting sus. OGDoDirty. John the Baptist, say it loud. We get dubs all day. John. Conversations on the porch, where the real ones go out. Gone. Yeah, man. Tom got some jams, man. Take that back down, put it about on 10 or 11. It'll be somewhere up in there today. You can say you heard it in the background. I think, let me make sure I cut my damn computer up, make sure my shit is playing right. It was low. I can barely hear shit. Oh, yeah, we low. Get it back. There we go. Probably take it to 11. And we'll put it on about 11. All right. Got everything sent off on that side of the game. Supposed to been talking about that damn scary movie. I don't know how many people went and watched it, but they are obviously doing pretty good. They got breaking records out here. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what this will say. Okay, so I can just leave that cut off. So I just pull it up that way you can see. He said for sure. Glad to see you back, cousin Terry. See, let me grab this real quick. We get dubs all day. Hope it don't move it. Oh, it left it right there. I can't believe it. All right, so let me throw me to the side real quick. As you can see, it says Scary Movie has opened with 105.5 mil worldwide, the biggest opening week of the franchise ever. So they obviously out here cutting up, man. So if you ain't went and watched it, man, go watch it, man. Also, if I go down one, it's going to tell you how much they made on the first day. Let's see how much they made on the first day. Scary Movie earned a 24.7 million on opening day. It's the tracking the biggest opening weekend of the franchise history. Now, that's just for their history, but it's out here beating everybody right now. It's doing better than Michael. It's doing better than all of them, man. So if you ain't watched it, man, go check it out. So come on back so we can talk about it, because it don't seem like a lot of y'all went and watched it yet, but it's a lot of people that didn't watch it because the boys making money. And I don't even think it cost them niggas that much to make it. I think they made it with like 20 something or 30 something million, like between 20 and 30 million. They made that movie. So if that's the margin that they got, man, they coming up. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna push them so they can do more, man. So make sure y'all go check out that Scary Movie. I'm gonna do a little promotion. I thought it was funny, but y'all let me know if you think it's funny. Make sure you go check it out. And probably next week when I do one of my early morning shows, I got a couple of morning interviews that I want to go over, and we'll talk about it then. But just a little eye opener. Just make sure you look at that. You know what I'm saying? It's right there on the screen. You know what I'm saying? The earnings on the opening day was 24.7 million, and for the week they are already sitting at, if I'm correct, they are sitting at 105.5, you know what I'm saying, mil for the week, and that's worldwide. So they doing real good. I think it's like 40 or 50 some million in the United States, and then the other half came from across seas. 55 million came from across seas. So man, the boys is eating out there, man. Make sure you go watch it. Come on back so we can review it. You know what I'm saying? I might do a day when we watch it and have some fun or something. I don't know. I don't know when came up with it. I like them Sunday telling about the gun line ball Sundays, because that way I can talk about everything that's happening for the week. So hopefully we can get that. That'll be nice. But make sure you go check it out. Another thing we're gonna check out is I seen something that was interesting today. It messed me up, you know what I'm saying? I was like, I ain't know technology was getting that goddamn good, but it's getting good, people. It's getting to a point now, bro, where it's on a whole nother level. And then we'll get into some of these stories and whatever else somebody else want to bring up. I still ain't went over the Instagram videos and the Facebook videos, but if you got a video or something that you want us to watch, you can hit me up on Facebook, send it to me on Messenger. That way I can get to it, or send it to me on Instagram and I check it out and we'll go ahead and display it. Or if it's a YouTube video, if you got a rant, just drop it in the chat. I'll pull it up and we'll go over it, because we're going across shit across the social media. So I'll go over and look at it and see what it's talking about. Then we'll end up presenting it to the chat and to the viewers. But let me go over here and let's go check out JD, man. JD is a phenom right now, bro. If y'all don't know who JD is, it's a AI character that they made, and they putting a lot of technology behind this here, man. I don't know who's producing this AI, what they doing, how they doing it, but it's off the chain. So I'm gonna let y'all watch a couple of videos. Matter of fact, we'll go through about several videos. I'm gonna leave the sound off because I don't want to have no problem with them hitting me for the sound or nothing like that. I'm trying to stay true to the game, but we will look at it and I will be pausing them, discussing each one of them that we see, if I think it's funny or not. But if you think you got something to say about it, just let me know and say it in the chat and whatnot, and we'll go from there. But let me show y'all who JD is. It's the AI character that is taking over the internet. Most of y'all probably don't know what I'm talking about, but most of y'all, I'm trying to put y'all on game, catch y'all up to the new shit, you know what I'm saying? So you know. So this is JD. He put me to the side. Oh shit, boy, hold on. Well, I gotta go back up. They won't let me do it. This is JD right here. They did the same bullshit. They cut me. So these are all the videos we're gonna end up watching. This is one of them. I don't know how they did that to make that nigga look like that, to make that stuff. I mean, this is some great AI. Ain't no way this dude doing this in real life. I'm just letting you know that now. Ain't no way in real life that he able to swing around that thing like that with that trajectory and land like that and all type of shit. So this is some great ass AI. So I just want y'all to look at what the future gonna look like, because they got JD on point. Boy, that nigga caught the shit out that hoe too, boy. I'm talking about caught that motherfucker, bro, and kept it spinning. But I don't see no missing fingers. He ain't got 6 hands. Like I say, the AI is getting good. They even got that nigga her moving. What? You see what I'm saying? You can't beat that, man. I don't know who doing this AI, man. What app they using or whatever else, bro. Whatever they got right there, whoever created this, bro, is on fire. They got some. They got something with this. I mean, when you see these other videos, man, whoever did this, JD is on fire. I'm just telling you right now, JD is on fire right now. And if you ain't seen it, it's all across YouTube, man. It's millions and millions and millions of views. So this might be an avenue for some people to go down if you really think about it. If you're real good with the technology and you really with the AI Smith, this is how people get monetized now, man. I literally watched the dude start an AI and do the same thing. His name is Charlie. I might pull one of his videos up, but he's the same thing as JD. They took an image, they made an image, they placed it on the internet, and they've been doing AI videos with it, and they get millions and millions of views. This one right here got 2.9K. Probably got more than that, but you know what I'm saying? I'm just looking at it from the whatchamacallit, but TikTok and Instagram. This AI is taking over, man. Your eyes is gonna be full, but we're gonna look at this entirely again so y'all can see JD do some amazing shit and tell me what you think about it. God damn. Boy, that shit cold. Boy, that nigga did that way on. Can't beat that. All right, let's check out another video because JD be clowning. Look at JD. Check JD out. Ain't no way in the world. Ain't no way in the world a nigga is gonna be able to do that their size, brother. But hey, this AI is getting to a point, man, where it's gonna take over, man. If stuff is looking like this, you could down there put this type of technology right here that they making with these AI. This type of stuff can be in a movie, man. Basically, y'all seen that movie Beowulf? That's what it remind me of. It remind me of Beowulf or something like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just, it looked too real, but you could tell it's fake though, because ain't no way in the world that dude is holding him up in the air like that with all that goddamn weight that crushes goddamn shoulder. But JD is cold. I'm gonna let you see it all the way through because it's amazing. I don't know how he did it, but it is what it is. The best AI out here, man. I'm telling you. Check him out. Run up his back. Like a cat. Climb that thing like a monkey. You hear me? And then he pulled some American Got Talent. What's good with you, Kingdom Minded? And then he pulled some America's Got Talent at the end by throwing this like old boy used to do with the little cane, the little monk dude. You know what I'm saying? He used to make a little vibrator noise and then jump up in the air and hold himself up with that one hand. This nigga here cold, boy. But yeah, but this AI is on a whole nother level. Boy, that's cold right there. That boy Superman in that motherfucker, boy. He put the Superman on the nigga. I'm telling you, you can't beat this. You can't beat this AI, man. Whoever making this AI, I'm telling you, man. Y'all, congratulations, man. Forget your like on them. That on fire. We ain't about to do that one. And that's music, so we ain't about to hear that or that one. This was a good one too. Again, it ain't too many of them look like that. That boy look real, but you can tell he fake. You know what I'm saying? You can tell he fake, but man, if you look at that face, you can see that face is an AI character. But boy, he slapped the shit out that nigga. Slapped the dog shit out that nigga. Bap! Put that boy on his ass, bro. You hear me? How you stirred at that nigga, bro? That's a good ass AI right there. I'm telling you, JD. I want it. Best AI out here right now, man. Best AI. I put JD up against a lot of these people AI. This shit looking too good. You know what I'm saying? Boy, he slapped the shit out that nigga. Let me slap the taste out your mouth. You know what I'm saying? Look at this nigga. Boy, you crazy shit. Look at that. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. See how that nigga splashed on that water. That water came up, made that nigga hair go to silky smooth. He got that what they call that? That lay down silk. You know what I'm saying? When he hit that water. You know what I'm talking about? Hair got real smooth and gel-like. You know what I'm saying? It's a good ass AI right there. Splash. Look at that. Boy, that AI good. Hey, what's good with you, Stephanie T? That's some good ass AI right there. Talking about, but that boy wet and everything. I'm telling you, man, you can't beat it. Whoever this JD is off the chain, man. Check him out. Hey. I don't know about the hot dogs in the cup. That was crazy. That's how you know it's AI. But boy, they're trying to tell you it's a good ass AI. Nigga legs ain't missing. Got it. Yeah, boy, I'm telling you, boy, JD smooth, man. If y'all ain't caught on to JD, man, JD doing everything on the internet. I'm telling you. I'm gonna show you my favorite one. My favorite one of JD is when he on the bicycle. This one right here. Stop playing with me. Boy, that shit look real. Let me run that back real quick. Just check him out, man. It looked kind of fake right here, but when that nigga hit that dirt, I'm telling you, whoever did this AI, it will really have you thinking this shit is real. This is a real person in real life. This is an AI character, man. Digital. Look at the dirt. Man, stop playing with me. This is a trick. This right here is worse than witchcraft. This, whatever they pull them right here is magical. Some of this stuff look fake, but man, that right there, you don't know it's fake until that part right there. When you looking at them, you're like, okay, that look like that look fake then. But any other time, boy, that shit look real. Check this out again. Watch that motherfucker fall off this bike. Look at that shit. Even the bike didn't even twist up or nothing like that. It looked real. JD is going to be the best AI character out there right now. I'm telling you, I didn't see a lot of them, but this nigga here, that shit look too real. Tell me on my line. Put one in the chat if it look real to you. I'm gonna let it play it a couple times. Put a one in the chat if it look real to you. If I would have never told you it was a fake person, would you would have thought that was real? Would you would have thought that was real if I would have never told you this was an AI character? Got a one from Zuma. I don't know what that is, Kingdom Money. They're putting like some squiggly lines up there or something. This is what it's showing me. And where's the blood? No. That's what it's showing me. 4 squares. What does the 4 squares mean? He shouldn't have no blood. Face planted on dirt. That ain't no yeah, he shouldn't have no blood on him. He just fell off a bike. But it looked real to me, so appreciate you, Zone. That boy hitting that hoe, boy. Goddamn Crunk ain't dead, nigga. Yeah. Hey. Crunk ain't dead. Hey. Ah. Yeah. Get him. Let's go. Hey. Stop playing with me, boy. That nigga jigging. Tell you, this AI good, bro. Y'all think a nigga bullshit. The AI good as shit. That nigga getting somewhere, nigga. Ah. Crunk ain't dead, nigga. If you don't know what Crunk ain't, you don't know what Crunk ain't dead is, man. That's that boy Duke, that Duke Deuce. He hitting that Duke Deuce, man. Y'all don't know nothing about that. Yeah, boy, he cutting up. Real smooth type shit. You know what I'm talking about? Let go. I got two more to show y'all. Get the fuck out of here. Hey, y'all good as shit. Nigga did a somersault with a gainer. That was crazy. Get something. Matter of fact, was that a triple gainer or a double gainer? 1, 2. Oh, okay. Can't beat that nigga, man. I'm tell you. Can't beat that nigga. That boy cold. If you ain't doing what JD out here doing, boy, you ain't doing it. Oh, that was good. Oh, this nigga here fooling. Oh, wow. That's my first time seeing that video. Hit that nigga with the thing. All right, here's our last one. Y'all know who that is, right? He doing the Farley. The nigga that died, that did Tommy Boy. Wait a minute. Get something. Oh, that boy clowning. Oh, that nigga went off. That nigga went off. He won. Okay. All right, y'all. That's enough for JD. Just saying, if you know anything about JD, man, I'm telling you, funny ass shit, but you got to go listen to the words and shit. I can't play all this stuff, so that's all I can give you is the visuals. And we're going to leave it at that. All right. You put me back over here so we can go ahead and get to these goddamn stories. We already talked about the scary movie shit. Make sure y'all go watch that scary movie. Let me get that up off the screen. Let me go ahead. But we're going to talk about the Daniel Child. Anton Daniels talked to old boy about that Daniel Chinow. Trying to make sure this is it. Yeah. Calling out the culture. What he said. It's only a 10-minute video. I think we can make it through it. Fast. And the whole thing peace won't last. Mr. Beans. All right. Put me on the side over here with Anton Daniels from AntonDaniels.com. All right. Let me go ahead and play this and let's have a little fun.
Defending a pretty high-profile case that I think most of the world knows about. And a lot of folks have been asking a lot of questions, and usually I don't talk about the cases, but in this situation, given the negative attention and the vitriol and the racist threats and the death messages that myself and my family, I thought I'd address some things. And one of the biggest ones people have asked me is, why would you take on this representation? Now, first, I've been practicing law for 25 years. Here recently and shortly, and actually throughout that entire time, I have represented 3 African-American males who are accused of raping a little white girl. I have represented an individual who was accused of killing a person, folding his body and sticking him in an abandoned building in Florence, South Carolina. I have represented a young lady who was accused of killing and drowning her newborn baby. I have represented countless individuals who have been accused of criminal sexual conduct, countless individuals who have been accused of child pornography. Represent an individual in Florence who was accused of murder, killing his rival along with his wife, who was also in the car. So there have been countless individuals who I've represented in the past. And so when someone says, why did you take this case? I don't judge. God judges. If you pick and choose who are you going to judge in your cases, it makes you ineffective of what you're doing. And so people say, why this case? Well, why not any of those ones with the outrage that has come forth? As criminal defense attorneys, we represent the Constitution. We represent individuals. And so when people say comments to me, and I've heard a lot of them, like, you didn't have to take this one. Well, I don't have to pay my mortgage either. But if you don't, they end up taking that from you.
This guy is a beast. I actually watched his closing arguments, unlike a lot of people that didn't follow the case but are armchair quarterbacks and don't even know the facts, which is one of the reasons why you get so many different people giving misinformation and drawing a conclusion based off of that. A lot of people are calling him a young Johnny Cochran. He is a monster. He is doing what he's doing. And if you listen to most people, they would lead you to believe that somebody that is accused.
Not a young Johnny. We might have to look up some of his other shit and find out how good he is, boy, because that nigga young Johnny. That crazy work, boy. We call him young Johnny now.
In which we know that in the court of public opinion is guilty until proven innocent, and the court of law is supposed to be innocent until proven guilty. That based off of how they feel, you don't need adequate representation as far as what you believe that you're not guilty of, or fighting the prosecutor and trying to send you to jail for the rest of your life. But we need people like him. They are necessary, and it doesn't matter how you feel about it. And for those of you that may not be familiar, this is the lawyer that is representing or represented Rick Child and got the not guilty verdict from a case from 3 years ago that just recently went to trial in South Carolina, in which the young 14-year-old kid at the time, his name was Cyrus, he was carrying a gun, went into a store. The Mr. Child, the son, and the wife all suspected him of stealing, and they asked him to take out what he had inside of his hoodie. He actually had a gun inside of his hoodie, and he didn't want to take that out, in which he fled. They chased him because they thought that he actually had stolen. There was also a history of theft at this at this store, in which over 200 calls have been made. People have made threats against the guy that owned the store before. Obviously, we know that black people are boycotting, and they tore up the store, even though the Mr. Child guy allegedly doesn't own it anymore, so on and so forth. So it all becomes a race-based conversation.
I heard that same thing. And so I went and looked at that video. He shut his store down. Just let y'all know that.
We don't see any boycotting inside of the black community for black on black crime. I just did a story that's going to be released of two people in a mass shooting that was shot dead. One is a sous chef over in Chicago, and nobody cares anything about it. But now they're questioning him and asking him, why did he take this case to represent Mr. Child? And it doesn't matter why he took the case. Everybody deserves representation. And he just so happened to be the best lawyer for the money, obviously, because he got a not guilty verdict.
When the individual came to me and requested representation, that's the second thing. Oh, you're just a token. You were just put on the team because you're black. I'm pretty fucking good at what I do. And I find insulted that for someone who would just say the only reason somebody would ask me for representation is because I'm black. If you check and see the things that I do, I am very damn good at what I do, and I'm a very good lawyer.
Talk that
I
talk.
will not apologize for being somebody when someone needs
Talk
a
that
contact
talk.
and want a good lawyer. And the assumption is, which I hate, when someone says they want the best lawyer, by saying that, you're saying the best lawyer can't be African American. That's disappointing on our parts. As far
Isn't
as,
it funny how racism goes, in which black people don't like you when you're not a representation of what they believe should be happening?
You know, the crazy part of Anton saying that is that he's the person that does it. Like the data, it's the smart people, bro, who question these people. Or do we not forget what just happened a couple of months ago? And the reason why I'm playing this video first is because once these two get on the interview together for an hour interview, the chemistry is going to be different from Anton Daniels talking about what he's talking about and giving his opinion on the point. But certain things that I was listening to that caught my ear was one thing was what he just got through saying. We're saying us as black people need to stop doing certain things, but we don't call out the same actions when we think we're right about something, and we do the same thing to people, right? Or we do the same thing that we speaking of and don't realize that we done it. But some of us have memories, and some of us look at things different, because there's point of times when we see y'all do these things, we'll tell you shouldn't be doing that, right? But it's okay to do it because you're right at the time, right? So I just believe that sometimes we don't be really looking at the things that we say. We just be talking most of the time, because literally we just went over a whole case for Corey Holcomb. Probably everybody forgot about it that fast because this Carmelo thing is, all that took over. But to Anton's point, he's talking about representation, and he's talking about him representing Mr. Child. Well, people didn't have a chance to deep dive into the man and figure out the man and say certain things about him, because we didn't know nothing about the trial until basically the shit was over with. And the people that was paying attention to it, they wasn't pushing it like that on YouTube or any other platform. But the main thing that I kept on hearing, what I'm hearing from him is, we got us judging folks. Well, y'all did the same thing to the nigga that was that you were supposed to be so-called suing. When he pulled up his lawyer, we all went through that nigga whole thing. They did the same thing to Derek, Corey's lawyer. They did the same thing to what's the boy name? A lead attorney. Don't you remember when people were saying this nigga is he's not a lawyer no more? He said he wasn't a lawyer no more. People were saying he's still a lawyer. Like, we don't remember discrediting the nigga. We act like this stuff didn't happen. We act like we didn't say certain things. But when you ask people like, is he a lawyer? Is he active? You know what I'm saying? What type of cases have he went over? All this type of things, right? What is his percentage of winning? You don't remember when we was talking about Derek, the nigga that was representing Corey? Oh, he ain't nothing. He's a pushover lawyer. He ain't really did no big cases. He ain't gonna win. He ain't no good. Like, this is everything people were saying. But we forget all about all that because Anton Daniel said we got to stop diminishing people before we get the understanding how good they are or what they're about, or you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. We literally just did it on a whole nother. We did the two different attorneys. How many attorneys have we did this to over the years of just being on YouTube? We do it every fucking time. But we can come back and act like we didn't say this stuff and tell people, you know what, don't do this to other people, man, because this don't look good when you in cahoots with the person or think, you know what I'm saying? Because you're going to see here in a few minutes when I play the interview, the hour-long interview that they got together. All that type of stuff you weren't trying to check no credentials. Whatever he said, and you took it as a fact. Just like when Corey had his interview, right? With his lawyer, and he was going over that case with old girl when he mushed old girl in the head or punched her in the head, whatever the hell he did. When he was going over that, people would literally turn that nigga head off. They ain't believe nothing that nigga said because they didn't like Corey. But since they like Anton and Anton like him, everybody gonna like him. I don't even know nothing about the man, right? But I'm gonna find out more about the man once we start getting to the hour-long interview. We're talking about, again, not diminishing somebody, right, without knowing all the facts. And obviously, you did the shit yourself, Anton Daniels, and other people have done it, bro. We literally do it on these panels every fucking day. So this shit, that's wild to me to hear him say that. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro, we gotta do better than that. You got to come with better rhetoric. You know what I'm saying? A better message. Because right now you spitting word salad. If you can't preach what you talking or show in action, you shouldn't be saying it.
But they want diversity, equity, and inclusion, and for people to look like them in other spaces.
The legal defense. When a person comes to us and says the following sentence.
Appreciate you, cousin Terry.
A gun was pointed at my son. I thought he was going to die, so I fired and shot. That was the legal defense. There was nothing creative. There was nothing tricky. There was nothing fancy. That was the legal defense. Nothing was hidden. I know people that say there was all this great stuff. That was the legal defense. This was presented to a jury of 12 individuals, 7 of which were minorities, who heard that legal defense and said, yeah, that makes sense.
Jury of his peers.
I didn't create those facts. I'm also hearing, finally, probably most importantly, that that people are saying we need to boycott Sean Kent. Not fucking Target. I'm not TJ Maxx. You're going to boycott me, and then someone says we're going to boycott him and we're going to take our problem to a white lawyer. Okay, yeah, that'll show me that we don't need him. Well, enjoy jail, enjoy prison, boycott me if you will, but I will constantly, always fight for what's right.
He talking that talk. He said, listen, enjoy prison. I don't care if you want to boycott. You know what I'm saying? That's on you. Do what you feel is best, big dog.
You can't get in trouble for boycotting. You won't see prison for boycotting. I just want to let y'all know that right now. That's a dumb point. And if you talk about people doing harm to other people, that'll be an entirely different thing. But how many people have went to prison, bro? In these her days, you know what I'm saying? We literally got people that's out there boycotting and protesting to this day, and they not going to prison. You see motherfuckers sitting in a line. We literally talk about over here, nigga, that we will run their motherfucking ass over. You going to get out my motherfucking way of my car. But we'll literally sit here and tell people that. Like, some things should be said, and then like, it sounds funny when we talking about harming people and doing certain things to people because we don't realize we still showing our degeneracy. Even if you figure it's not the same as the nigga degeneracy, you still showing this degeneracy, right? By saying that dumbass shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's fucking retarded. That don't make no sense. Sometimes we really got to think about what we saying. Like, you gonna get in trouble for, so if I go get a permit or we gather together and we boycott something, every time they take all the people that they arrested take to jail for being out there, they going to prison, huh? And then I know I'm gonna hear somebody say, well, that ain't what they were talking about. Well, let me rewind it back and let you hear what this nigga said that was so funny.
That we don't need him. Well, enjoy jail, enjoy prison, boycott me if you will, but I will constantly and always fight for what's right.
He talking that talk. He said, listen, enjoy prison. I don't care if you want to boycott.
I ain't too far off, but we're gonna let them continue. Just saying, appreciate you. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that like button. We need more likes than views. That helps out a lot. We don't get no support over here. So just make sure you hit that like button. That helps out a lot. Maybe I can get my monetization to pay me some ad subs.
You know what I'm saying? That's on you. Do what you feel is best, big dog.
People sending the messages, and there've been some there've been some creative messages. I guess the number one is that you have no eyebrows and stuff like that, which I know is true. So there've been some very creative messages, but there have also been some insulting ones, and there's been a lot of people who have requested phone calls, and I've talked to them. If somebody sends me a message and it's nice and polite and say, I just disagree with what you do, I've picked up the phone and I've talked to them, because I do think a system works better if you have an actual intelligent conversation.
Now, you know that most people don't want to have an intelligent conversation. They just want to feel what they want to feel in this selective outrage. There is no intelligent conversation when people are angry.
I think there are problems with the way, and let me make this clear. The state of South Carolina did everything that they needed to do in this case. They tried their damnedest to present the case that they wanted to present. There's some very good lawyers in that office who I respect tremendously, and I know they're getting a lot of hate also, which I think is unfair, because they do what they have to do, as do we, and that's what makes the system work. If we do not fight for everybody equally, then the system fails and stops to work.
Very intelligent.
I hate,
why you got to not guilty.
And I hate it for the young man's family. I hate it for Cyrus's family. I hate it that a young man died. I 100% do. Prosecutor said some stuff that there's a lot of things he is not going to be able to experience in his life, and I fucking hate it. I can't control that part.
Yeah, he did his job,
but I do.
and he's great at what he did. And people are mad at it because they look for intelligence in places that only represent them, but they don't look for intelligence in places where it doesn't represent them, that doesn't fit your narrative, so they're gonna get mad at it. Let me let them cook.
It saddens me that a young
Talk about, again, it's another thing. They're talking about two different things. Yeah, basically, he's saying how good of a job he's doing, how good of a job he did. He gave credit to the people that were stepping in, but he's saying people getting mad at the people again because they believe that, you know what I'm saying, Cyrus should have been, you know what I'm saying, represented better. But again, it's kind of hard to, even in this case, right? Just go ahead and tell you the truth. It's kind of hard to represent a situation like he was in because you have no factual evidence. You only can take the evidence that was given to you, which is going to be from the shooter and the witness. So you really can't say nothing about that. I mean, everything from inside the store, they didn't break the law. They didn't shoot him or try to delete him on property, right? So it's nothing on camera that can you can be judged by, or you know what I'm saying, have a comparison of, because they went down 130 some yards away from the store. You know what I'm saying? So no cameras, no ring camera out there. Nothing was shown, right? I believe he's going to talk about that too when him and Anton get to talking and stuff about the evidence and stuff and everything that they had, which is the video cameras and everything they present. Like I said, I watched a little bit of it earlier, but it was just a lot, bro, that you're trying to take in, because how can somebody defend something that is not shown or have nobody that can be like, you know what I'm saying, well, this is what happened compared to what somebody else said. Only people that was there was the shooter, which was the father, Mr. Child, and then the young buck, you know what I'm saying, his son and the young nigga that got shot. So you only could take the witness, you know what I'm saying, testimony. Cyrus can't give a testimony, so he can't say, well, I didn't point the gun at him at that time, or it failed or something like that. We only taking what they said. So it's going to be kind of hard for somebody to come in there and try to defend that, right? And be like, well, I think it's different from, you know what I'm saying, because you will have to break down their whole statement and try to find break apart, you know what I'm saying, or try to make them lie in the process of telling the truth. And it's going to be something hard to do. So this was kind of a up and closed case, because again, you have nobody to rebuttal anything that they saying. Everything that they saying is going to be factual because there's no rebuttal. I mean, that's easy to see. I mean, he making it seem like he went in there and he had to really, you know what I'm saying, he had to really go in there and prove something. Like, nigga, what is so hard for you to prove, bro? I mean, we know the nigga didn't take the water. We understand he didn't. Yeah, he had a gun, but the whole point of the Mr. Chadwell is because he shot the boy and deleted the boy. Again, he was on trial for that. So it wasn't on trial for shooting somebody who was stealing. You know what I'm saying? You got to think about what you're saying. So I don't think that at this point in time you can even brag. I'm just be honest with you. You really can't brag when you don't have nothing, nobody really going against what you're saying. You went in there, you presented a case, you took all your facts, you presented them to the courtroom, and you won. There kind of was no rebuttal. You know what I'm saying? I mean, really think about it. I mean, the person that you deleted can't say nothing.
Life has been snuffed out entirely too early, and I think whether people believe it or not, the defendant would agree with that.
But let me know when you watch it. Come back and tell us how it was.
He felt that he was in a situation that something had to be done or his son would be dead now. That's his position. People disagree with it, but that's his position. And a 12-member jury heard that position and said the same. So again, people who are telling me.
So he's coming from an if or would or should. You know what I'm saying? He's coming up with something that he thinks. What they're presenting on what he is. Like I said, it's easy shut and close. What he's presenting is his own facts, which he has a witness. When you don't have a witness to a crime, I mean, you only get, if somebody said this person did this, and so if the person gets deleted and you have somebody saying, well, this is what happened, you're going to take this is what happened because you have nobody else to question that. And if the father say the same thing, open and shut. I mean, it's not that hard.
You know, I'm getting a lot of the last one.
We will be getting to the interview with Anton James and this lawyer here in just a minute.
Racist, you fucking coon. Racist, you fucking.
We're all used to that.
And I finally figured out what those little emojis are that you're putting on my page. I guess that's supposed to be a coon. You're a sellout. You're a racist. And I'm just like, am I a sellout by showing the world that, you know what? I'm really good at what I do, and I'm going to fight like crazy for you.
Yeah, but see, this is another part. You embellishing something that's not. It's not like you had something hard to prove. You had to prove your innocence of your client, and it was kind of easy. You didn't have no pushback. The pushback that you had was I think and I believe. That's not pushback, sir, when you got a witness.
Or for anyone else. And so all of the threat messages and all the other situations, I hope down the road, if you need a lawyer, someone is there for you and you get a really damn good lawyer, the best one you can be. And I hope someday we get to the point in our society where we say the best lawyers in the world have to be white and not necessarily black or people of color. We start to realize that good lawyers come in all shapes, sizes, and colors. And this is the task that we have chosen. This is the job we have chosen. This is the obligation that we have taken on. And this is one that I'll take on. I hate it though. I hate the hate, and I hate the fact that we cannot look.
What was that? You know the way he speak, it remind me of a law-abiding citizen, right? An open and shut case that Jamie Foxx was basically over several charges that put him in the positions. He kept on running through the goddamn cases because he knew they was easy, right? He didn't have no pushback, so it just boosted him up to the top. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing. It's the same type of rhetoric, but that's just a movie, so don't take that to the heart. I know how y'all niggas feel about the what you call it, but they call this nigga the young Johnny Cochran.
Past and realize that sometimes people can be good lawyers and still good people. So maybe we'll do a live if anyone thinks that's necessary. And by the way, put your hate comments. Tell me how much of a piece of shit I am. Tell me how bad my eyebrows, big teeth, all the other stuff. Fine, put those down there. Say all the nasty stuff you want to say. But maybe it would be interesting to have an Instagram or Facebook Live where we can take questions so people can ask questions. Because there is a lot that the world doesn't know. There's a lot that we don't know about Cyrus, Britt Chow. There's a lot that we do not know about these individuals. But if there's people who have questions about the case and the legal defense and why we did the things that we did, I'll happily answer them. Take care.
They don't want to have an intelligent conversation. They just want to demonize you because you don't fit what it is.
Yo, we ain't gonna hear that rhetoric right there. That sounds like black people hate. We ain't doing that. So I'm gonna go ahead and skip past that, and we'll go ahead and go over to the main interview with you and old boy, and let y'all cook it up real quick. That way they can see the difference in how the way you talking about the situation and how serious you get when you trying to get details and certain other things instead of just talking crazy about black folk. That's great. Let's go ahead and pull this up real quick. Salute to Anton Dames at AntonDames.com. Out here doing this thing as always. Big time dog. Let go.
Let me start from the beginning and ask you, were you the first option, right? Because a lot of people are asking questions about why would you represent Rick Chow, right? And then they're also speculating and saying that it was strategic and that he selected a black lawyer in order to gain sympathy in this case. How did that come about?
Well, first, it was 100% strategic because I'm the best damn trial lawyer in South Carolina. So that was the strategy, is the first thing that I like to tell people. And if people have a problem with that, get over it. But background-wise is probably not, Anton, what a lot of folks think. I was 100% not the first lawyer. I think, if I'm not mistaken, and you can check the record, I think that
the reason why you weren't the reason why you weren't the first choice, sir, because you weren't the best lawyer. But I like the confidence. I love you talking your shit. But obviously, in somebody else's eyes, they seen somebody else that was above your pay grade. Or better yet, you know what I'm saying? It could be just the court was just going to give him somebody that he reneged on it and said, I'm going to go choose my own, and chose you. So it can be either way.
Chow's went through 3, maybe 4 lawyers before they came upon me. And this is just my understanding is they hired one set of lawyers first. And then from that conversation, they were asking who is the best trial lawyer in the state. And they were not specifically asking based upon race. I'll be very honest. They weren't. Now, let's use some common sense here. I'm not stupid. The lawyers were giving them the names of who they thought were good black attorneys and both. So let's not sit here and say, this is what lawyers do. They said, you need to try to hire Sean.
And goddamn it, I take my goddamn W. I know I wasn't wrong, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Got recommended in there, brother. I appreciate you. Thank you. I ain't always off my logic, nigga. I'm smoking weed, nigga. Weed logic is always right, sir. You know what I'm talking about? What we doing?
Kent, if you can. Then that set of lawyers got terminated. They hired another set of lawyers, and another set of lawyers told them the same thing, unrelated. If you can, hire Sean Kent. And then when I got involved, I went and met with Mr. Chow, and candidly, whether people want to believe me or not, even though the lawyers knew my skin, Chow had no clue. He's just like, oh, you're black. I'm like, oh, you're Asian. Like, there was really
so
no.
He didn't even know that you were black when.
No, he just knew his family was trying to find him the best trial lawyer possible. Right. Because I think, and he's not.
How would a nigga not know that you black? Oh, okay, never mind.
Stupid. He understands what's going on, but he's also not a lawyer. And I know when people are saying he was just looking for a black lawyer to make him look whatever, I think he just wanted a good lawyer to get his story out. Yeah. And so, Anton, when I talked to him, and this is the part I think people are missing, and
that keep on throwing me off. If he keep on saying good lawyer as if the people that took the case or they hired before wasn't great at all, but he give them credence to say that they was good lawyers. They got fired. I mean, I'm not understanding. All right, give me a sec. Here you go, John. Go over to this page real quick so I can put it and get that shit up out of there. And time, let's see, drop it. All right, let me let John hit the link real quick so he can come on up so I can get it going. Oh my goddamn! Where the hell is the DoDirty channel? All right. Hey, what's good with you, John?
I can't call him, man. How we doing today?
Doing all right.
I see you doing this. You doing this? With Anthony Stores.
No, this is what you call it? Rick Child, Anton Daniels had pulled up Anton Daniels had an interview with the oh shit, hold on. Give me a second, Bings. I put it back in the chat, but I was about to take that bitch right up out of there, boy. I'm trying to tell you I don't playing no games. So let me just go ahead and pin it real quick. This is the lawyer, bro, that for the child dude who got who deleted that young boy Cypress, I can't think his name's Cypress, something like that. They shot him for the trying to steal some water, so-called trying to steal some water.
Okay. I don't think I remember that one. Okay.
Okay, well, they about to go over it so you can get some of the details of it and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? What's good with your beans? Sir, I ain't seen that nigga. I couldn't tell you. Let me see. Oh, that's the wrong one. That's my channel.
Sorry too much. But
The floor is yours.
The part that a lot of folks are missing is when we had the initial conversation and when I talked to every client at the beginning, I asked one simple question. In 30 seconds, tell me about your case. And in 30 seconds, he told the story that we ended up telling to the jury. In 30 seconds, he said the following. A young man pointed a gun at my son. I thought he was going to kill him, so I shot him. That's what he told me, okay? That was his 30-second bird's eye view. So I made him do me after he did that, we looked at the discovery, we looked at the evidence. I wanted to see the 911 calls because I didn't agree to take the case initially because I like to see the case. So we looked at the 911 calls, which 100% supported what he said just then. I'm not saying you have to believe him or don't believe him. I'm saying based upon what he told me at the time, kid pointed a gun in my son's face. I thought he was going to kill him, so I shot him. So I asked him, we talked about what happened. I looked at the 911 calls. I looked at the bullet path and the entry of what was going on. The bullet, people keep saying back, and it is back, but it's also something called as flank. It's more of a flank shot than a back shot. And then we talked to the medical examiner and made sure, and of course, medical examiner cannot tell you if this is 100% happened. It was more that the medical examiner feel that the evidence could support what he told me had happened and what he told law enforcement had happened on his body cam. And her comment was, yes, it could. She's not saying it did. It could support his theory that man was in front of him, son was to the right, he was behind, and the firearm was pointed like this, pointed towards the son, and it could support the trajectory. So based upon all of that, and this is, Anton, what I have to say to the world, they're like, how dare you take the case? If you are taking what Rick says is true, and people have to start with that premise. If Rick is telling me the truth, then he is saying that a guy was going to kill his son and he had to shoot him.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you have to agree with it, but as a lawyer, if someone says that as true, then you don't turn that case down because he has a valid legal defense. And a jury of 12 people agreed with our defense based upon what could have happened. So that's what ended up.
Yeah, that's a whole crock of bullshit. First of all, like I said, he took the case because, again, once he found out what the dude said happened, and then he went and looked at all the evidence and talked to all the people, just like he said. Like I say, this is the type of stuff I be saying, bro. You got to listen to what people is talking about. And I know I'm right on this because, I'm saying, I get W's. That nigga seen it as an easy case. It was no other witness that was going to go against his statement. The court witness that they heard was from his son and him. Makes sense, people. It's not that hard. He found out the trajectory of the bullet. Simple. The coroner told him that. Bam, right there in the back. Some type of shot right there, somewhere in the back on the side, whatever else. Right? Look at all the investigation points. Was it inside the store? No. Right? It was down the street. Was there any videotape of this shooting happening? No. Open and shut case. Simple. Two people's words against somebody's word who is deleted, who can't speak for themselves. What jury is going to be like, okay, I'm gonna go against that? You're lying, unless the defense can come up or the prosecution can come up and explain or get them to trip over their words to find out that they're lying so they won't be credible. Guess what's going to happen? So it ain't about being a good lawyer, sir. You did everything a lawyer is supposed to do, sir. No problem with that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you looked over all the facts. Yeah, he took you as his lawyer. But for you to sit here and say that you was the best, hey, come on, bro. He obviously picked 4 people before you. He had 2, 1, 1, you. And none of these people, by your words, like you said on the other interview, which was going to catch them up, like I told y'all, because I seen both of them, is that they didn't even choose the nigga. They was naming other people. They didn't think you was the best, right? That's what I'm saying, bro. Like this, but he can't be saying nothing wrong because I mean, shit, everything was presented inside of court. What you think about this, John?
Why you got a problem that man called himself the best? That man confident in what he can do.
I had no problem with his confidence. I said that in the beginning. I said, boy, that nigga talking his shit. I like the way he talking his shit. But when he started going into other things, bro, and started lying on shit, bro, like this case was, he knew he was going to win this case because of the stuff that he was, yeah, bro, it's an open shut case. It's a simple, easy case. They didn't have nobody that was contorting anything that he was saying. How can a defense come in there and be like, you know what? The Chinese boy said, my father shot him because he pointed a gun at me. The father said, I shot him because he pointed a gun at my son. How can you defend that, John the Baptist, if you have nobody else that was there to see it?
No, unless you, I mean, like you said, you ain't got no video. You got no video. You have the witnesses. It's the 2 live people word. It's the 2 people that's living word against the person that's dead. And if you put a gun in my son, I'm gonna be the one to be allowed to tell the story.
Exactly. So again, if that's what the case was, it's what it was. But the way that he's saying it, bro, it was like, bro, he had to go through some shit. And he had to prove some shit, nigga. What is there not to prove, nigga? The only thing you got to do is just repeat the story verbatim from what somebody else said. It's that simple.
Now, let me ask you a question though, and I don't know. I'm not a lawyer. I don't know all the legal jargon. Is he saying that story they told him? And he's not saying the story's not true, but you still got to show legally, put a legal argument together based on what they said. Is that what he's trying to talk about?
No.
Okay.
What legal argument, dude? So again,
I don't know.
He wouldn't have to put a legal argument together, bro. He justified, bro, because again, he have 2 witnesses saying that somebody pointed a gun at them.
You know, okay. So the reason why I said legal argument, maybe I'm always probably make it harder. So you know, there's the way we talk in regular society, right? Then there's the way they talk in court. Same message, just different platforms.
Yeah, but
so
this I get what you're saying, John.
Okay, go ahead.
The point I was trying to, the main point I was trying to get to, bro, is you will have to prove that this dude shot him maliciously for no reason, and it's going to be hard to do that, bro, with no video and no other witnesses. When again, the court can go by is the 2 witnesses that was there when it happened. It's gonna be kind of hard for you to try to make somebody believe something that nobody seen, right? We don't know if this man went down there and gunned him down and then told his son, hey, tell them that he pointed the gun at you. I'm gonna tell them that I pointed the gun, that he pointed the gun at you and I shot him. How can you beat that? How can you come in there with some ifs and some believe, I believe this happened if he did this, when you have no evidence again to show anything that happened, and you got to go against these two testimonies again, unless you want to go in there and discredit them, make them look like some fools to where the jury be like, you know what, I can't believe what they saying. Y'all deleted this boy. You see what I'm saying? That's the only way a person can win that type of case. What's good with you, B?
I agree with you. I was just asking a question.
Oh man, I'm disappointed.
What you disappointed about?
I'm disappointed that your chief is running from this.
You gotta take that over him, bro. I'm here. Started at 7. All right. I ain't got nothing to do
All
with
the
me.
conservative douchebags is running from this shit. I mean, this just solidified it, man. This Sean Coon that Anton is talking to. Yeah, it's just solidified it, bro. They had no intentions on letting that man be found guilty. Period. Like I said the other day, and niggas just don't want to accept it. But sooner or later, it'll come back around a year or two from now. I'm gonna be like, damn, Beans was right. Bro, they protect Asians in this country. You notice as soon as they started doing something to the Asians, when the motherfucking COVID shit happened, they immediately came with a law. Immediately. Not 10 years later, not 30 years later, not 60 years later. Immediately. Right? They're not gonna let nothing happen to these motherfuckers. And they use niggas to do it. The same way how they use niggas to get them niggas in the country in the first fucking place. It's sad. And the only argument this motherfucker could genuinely make in a real debate, see, he not gonna get no pushback with Anton Daniels from AntonDaniels.com, aka super conservative douchebag. He not gonna get no pushback from him because the point of him even having him there is to promote it, is to promote the divisiveness between black people. But there's no argument that can be made. This motherfucker just lied, first of all. That pause before he made the statement was the initial sign to me that he lied when he said what that man first told him. If you believe for 1 second that Asian man's very first words to him was, I thought he was going to shoot my son, so I shot. Like, no, fuck out of here. Absolutely not. Asians don't even talk that well. They don't even fucking speak English that well. So that's number 2 why you know he lying.
Wow.
So, yeah, this nigga here is a piece of shit. But he is also protected by the machine, so he'll be all right. But fuck him though.
Happened, Anton. That's why we ended up taking the case. He had a valid legal defense. I'm not saying you have to believe him. You don't have to believe him. But what he said to me, what he said on the 911 calls, what he said on the body cam, what the medical examiner, all focuses on that 30-second bird's eye view as to what happened.
Let me ask you another question. Why does cases take so long to get tried? Because if I'm not mistaken, it took 3 years. And I know that it's different in different states. And a lot of what, you know,
that's the excuse you
timing is crazy right now because obviously we've seen what's happening.
They about to say something about them 3 years. They got people in uproar. And they got it going over. Like I heard it earlier, bro. That's what made me go and check it out because once I heard they said what they said, I said, oh, so that justifies everything, huh? You in here just a second.
happening with the Carmelo Anthony case. That took less than a year to try, even though a lot of people still, people are saying that, why did that only take a year, but this one took 3 years? What's the difference? Why does it take 3 years in order for Rick Child's case to come to fruition?
I think that is an awful time frame. Anton, when you always use the phrase justice delayed is justice denied. Yeah. It takes too long, and we have so many issues. One, we don't have a lot of judges. I mean, we do have a lot of judges, but the amount of judges can affect it. You only have so much court time and resources. And I know people keep getting tired of hearing it. COVID really threw a lot of things off. I mean, there are still cases in South Carolina being tried because of COVID. And sadly, in the criminal justice system, people are being arrested every day. And every single person who got arrested before Rick Chow deserves and gets their right in court beforehand. Mm-hmm. And for people who are beating on the prosecutors, they're doing everything in their power to ensure justice. So they can't just do a case fast, because sometimes if you do a case fast, you do it wrong. So they take their time. You have to get evidence processed. You have to talk to experts. You have to interview witnesses. You have to check the body camera. I mean, there's a lot of work, but 3 years is entirely too long. I think any trial should take about a year. I can't tell you, Anton, specifically why this one took as long as it did, because as mentioned, I didn't get involved in the case until later than most of the other attorneys involved.
Go ahead, man.
No, of course he can't tell you. I'm glad he got around to at least saying that after he made his excuses. Of course you can't tell us, because you're a part of the fucking problem, because you're a part of the machine.
Yeah, he's not even done. He's not even done with the excuses. Again, you look at and Kingdom Minor said, he said the medical examiner stated what Chow and his son stated happened was plausible and fits the evidence, not his words. Well, his words, not mine. Yeah, but even that though, you know what I'm saying? You're talking about he had to distinctively say, oh, this was a lower shot to the back. You know what I'm saying? He called it some type of side shot. You know what I'm saying? Because again, when you talk about people being shot, you're talking about the direction the bullet is going in and all this stuff. Yeah, that's not the problem. Nobody is arguing that the coroner is saying something's wrong. We need their information, right? But they're not a witness. They wasn't there. That's the whole point of it. They not there, so they only giving their expertise of where the bullet can go in and come out at, or where the bullet bounced around at, because of what they can see. And they got all type of devices to find out if the bullet is bouncing around in your stomach, where it went to, or inside your body. They know how to do all that, right? They know how to project it, where it's going to come out, all this crazy ass shit. They got all this shit down to a science, right? But at the same time, that's not saying that, you know what I'm saying, he didn't get shot. Like, you basically saying, okay, you shot it. I shot the dude. Okay, you shot him, and this is the way you shot him, by saying that you shot him. That's not video evidence or nothing. Like, nobody's seen the shooting. It's not on no door cams. It's not on no street cams. It's not on no stove cam. It's just what him and his son said.
Yeah, this nigga Morgan Freeman now. He throwing bullets around corners and shit.
Well, people think their eyes can reach it. People think them cameras, and when he said body camera, I want y'all to understand, we went over this case. We showed the part where the police showed up. The reason why we showed the part where the police showed up, because I wanted to show Tom how fucking far they was from the store, where they had to chase the nigga down to, and how far 130 yards was away from their store. He talk about you got to bend the corner. There ain't no bending no corner, nigga. 130 yards, nigga. Y'all parking lot wasn't even that big, sir. He went right out the right hand side. We seen which side he left from. We had the satellite view of the area that y'all niggas was in, and they pinpointed exactly where y'all was. This shit wild.
What? And I don't need you to be specific as it relates to Rick Chow, but this is a question that somebody asked me, and I thought that it would be great to ask you. What would something like this cost, right? In a ballpark, right? Because and I'll tell you, as some of my friends that used to be in the streets, and one of the things that they were always told is, hey, listen, make sure you have some defense money, some legal money to put up, so that you can, just in case you get caught up in some stuff you're not supposed to be in, right? And again, I know that you can't probably speak to exactly what this cost, this case, but what can you ballpark it a little bit? What does something like this cost to defend yourself?
I will not talk specifically about anyone's fee because that is personal to them and private. And of course, attorney-client privilege prohibits me from going through things.
Yep.
That being said, so let's give you a conversation I will have with a client. I will say the following. If you are charged with, Anton, a DUI, just a driving under the influence charge, and you walk into our office, your fee is going to be somewhere around, say, $7,500 to $10,000. Okay. But only in that situation, you're possibly losing the right to drive. You're not realistically going to go to jail, and it will be an inconvenience, but it's an inconvenience on you. If you're charged with murder, we're talking our time, energy, effort, things that will go into those types of situations and cases, and it's going to take a lot more energy and effort. And so I tell people, when you call into my office, and you're charged with murder, Anton, what you don't want to hear is, Sean can't help you. He's working on a DUI. You'd be like, what the fuck you mean he's working on a DUI? I'm not going to spend the rest of my life in jail. And the problem is that DUI case is just as important to that person as your murder case is to you.
Right.
So the only way you can separate them is money. And so what you say is to the DUI, look, I get it. I get what you got going. I got to put time, energy, and effort into that case. The Alec Murdaugh case, which people are familiar with, I think his legal defense, that was a 3-week murder trial with experts and so forth. I would say he probably spent $750,000 on his legal defense. I would say,
really?
Yeah, probably 750 to I won't say $1 million, but probably 750 on his legal defense for experts and so forth. I would venture Diddy spent probably $2-3 million on his legal defense in the federal law. Right. Yeah. He spent, because he had some lawyers who I've worked with, Brian Steele, so forth. I've heard the comment, and I'm sure you had, all money ain't good money. My phrase to people when they say that is try it. And so when you are, I probably should have said that.
No, that's great.
I'm not going to change for anybody. But when we say these things, Anton, when you're putting the fees in, you take everything into consideration. Yeah. And there's some things that I know I was going to get as much social media backlash as I possibly have. No. Do I care? No. But you have to, sometimes you put those types of fees, you throw those into your fee agreement because you know this is going to hurt me possibly getting other clients. Yep. And you could, there have been situations, not Rick Chow related, so don't go out there and say this is what I've said to folks, but there have been situations where I've told people your fee is blank, but there's going to be an extra $50,000 to $75,000 to $100,000 because people really hate your ass. Yeah. Like there have been stuff, and that's going to affect me.
That nigga sound like a con artist. What's cracking? Well, with your LA?
This nigga is motherfucking.
If you talking, we can't hear you.
Blacks Who Defy.
Don't do blacks like that, man.
That's what that should say. Lawyer Sean Blacks Who Defy Coon.
This motherfucker was Bean's mentor 2 years ago.
It's an educated black man right here. Wow.
Yeah.
He definitely.
Who the fuck he talking about?
Mr. Anton Dance from AntonDance.com.
What about him?
They used to be your mentor.
Nigga, they used to be your fucking pimp, nigga.
Damn.
The fuck you mean it was my mentor, nigga?
Damn.
You ain't never paid for a session in my life, nigga.
I go low, you go lower, motherfucker. You supposed to go higher. Damn.
Hell nah.
He took that as disrespect, nigga. He said mentor.
Yeah, that was great. I thought that was your mentor.
My mentor, nigga. I came to this bitch trying to check this nigga. Immediately, I came to debate that nigga. As soon as I saw that nigga was dropping the link. Shit.
Yeah,
now, this nigga here is the reason why he's one of the biggest reasons why I even made the term conservative douchebag.
It's your boy Anton Daniels from AntonDaniels.com.
He's still the homie.
You know what I'm saying? It's y'all man.
He did certain shit that nigga I just ain't gonna forget. He ain't did enough to make me take his life, you know what I'm saying? But his motherfucking ideology and political views are that of a fucking coon. And this nigga, Sean Coon, might be worse than him.
What?
Making all these motherfucking excuses. Nigga, just tell the truth. It's South Carolina. You didn't want the motherfuckers to lynch your bitch ass, so you defended the fucking black killer. Period.
Well, Daniel said this nigga's the new Johnny Cochran, sir. Verbatim. Came out of his goddamn mouth. He said,
Really?
This is the new Johnny Cochran. Nigga, that's what I just got to play.
Let's look that up then. Since you want to repeat this,
just said. I swear to God.
Shit that this nigga say. Like it's the gospel.
I mean, you ain't even got to look it up, nigga. I can tell you what interview I'll put in the back for you. You can just look at it yourself and hear this nigga Anton say.
I don't need that. This is what I mean. This is what I mean. Y'all brains don't work as fast as mine. I don't need to hear him say it. I need to see that it's the truth.
Oh, I know it ain't the truth. I've been proving it ain't the truth the whole time, sir. I'm just letting you know what Anton Daniel said. See, the difference between that is and me just talking about it, bro. I can literally understand what this nigga is saying. Like some people might be in their feelings, bro, and understand, bro, that he's boasting and bragging, bro, because he took an easy case, right? And making it seem like he had pushback on it, like he had to really go in and say some things and redirect people's witnesses and shit. You know what I'm saying? He ain't do none of that. None of that. Because again, only witnesses they had, bro, was those people that was inside the store. And the people that arrived afterwards of the altercation. This came out of his mouth. The own lawyer. Like I said, it was an open and shut case. But once they hit that corner and went up that street, you can't make no distinction on what happened, bro. You only can take what happened from the two people that was there. And then all the rest of the evidence, of course, is going to point to him. I mean, he got shot. You said you shot him. But the way that he's speaking about this case and talking to Anton Daniels as if this is them other cases that he named, I wish somebody would go and look up those cases. Because he said he been in children abduction, children abuse, people getting deleted, all not just Rick Chow, but other he took up for. He said he took up for people who got deleted. So basically, he was on the opposite side. He was on the Cyrus side of the game. He was that lawyer at one time, and this is the reason why he called himself the best, because he said he won those. And this is what he said. I played it twice just so people can hear it. So maybe somebody can go look up who the fuck this Sean lawyer, the Kent John is, and all this shit here, and find some of his cases, bro, and see how really good he did. And see if he is the best out there. And where does happen at again?
Texas.
All right, so as I looked it up, ChatGPT, after answering me in this dumbass fucking way, basically said, it can't say that Johnny Cochran ever defended a white person accused of murdering a black person and won. Now it's saying I can't say definitively no without doing a comprehensive search. But this is my thing. Just because it's the free version, bitch, do the search. Like, just because it's the free version, you don't want to do the search, do the comprehensive search. It's not even that hard. You're supposed to be connected to the World Wide Web. You're supposed to be connected to all the documents. So I want a yes or no. And I'm not going to keep asking until you give me a fucking yes or no. Yes or no. Did Johnny Cochran ever defend a white person who was accused of killing a black person? And did he win? Yes or no? And I'm going to keep asking until you give me a yes or no.
You talking to ChatGPT?
Yes,
Yeah.
I told y'all, man. I told y'all niggas the way y'all talk to that ChatGPT nigga, like it's somebody that nigga that y'all niggas just pull out your Palm Pilot, nigga. You feeding this motherfucker every day or something. Y'all be talking. They will have whole conversations with that technology, bro. I don't never use this shit.
I didn't either, but at this point, I ain't got no choice because niggas want to charge you $75 for a fucking thumbnail. So I could not find a documented case matching those criteria. Exactly, because it never happened. So when Anton Daniels says this nigga is the new Johnny Cochran, he's full of shit. Because Johnny Cochran never defended no white motherfucker who was accused of killing a black person and got him off. Check fucking mate. So Anton could go suck a lemon. The fuck out of here.
Yeah, it's like I say, this dude, he claim it. He talked that talk. He got to walk that walk, but he won the case. So I mean, he gave you all the details to it.
I mean, that on a technicality, but in reality, he didn't win the case. That motherfucker was handed to him. They was never gonna convict him. Shit was, that's my point. People could say whatever they want to, but there's precedence. That motherfucker wasn't never gonna get convicted. Are you serious? Like this shit was never gonna happen.
Like I say, you can't get convicted, bro, off the if in a belief. It don't work like that. Remember, they tell you that they don't work in the courtroom, bro. They go off evidence. They don't go off.
This dumb as hell. Y'all sit on this platform every day and tell me that if a nigga break in my house and he running out and I shoot him in the back, I'm guilty. So how do you chase a nigga all the way out the store, up the street, down the block, and everything, and that ain't nothing?
Well, it is something.
Can't be, because he wasn't charged with shit.
Yeah, I know, bro. What was the crazy reason why he wasn't charged with that?
Because he's a fucking Asian.
Oh, okay.
They are protected in this country. They not gonna let nothing happen to them bitches.
I thought it was because he got a gun pointed at him and he defended himself.
According to who?
Your boy up here in the blue shirt, sir.
Did he testify?
Oh, that's his lawyer. So he regurgitated everything
not that nigga. Told him. Did the motherfucking Asian dude testify?
His son did. Like literally his son did.
So his son testified.
Yeah, I haven't seen the video. He might have. I don't know. I can't give you a direct answer on that. But from what I seen from the video, because I showed it, because me and Spoon was going over it, and I thought it was crazy. And that's when I came up with my conclusion that he was going to win anyway, because they had nobody to rebuttal their goddamn story. And when I played it, it was the son on the goddamn stand. And he was saying, again, that his father shot him because the dude pointed a gun at him. The same thing like he just got through saying we heard his son say, we heard him say on the phone when he called the police. Bro, because that's the only reason why you can't beat that shit, Beans. That's the reason why I can't go off a belief, bro, and be like, or if and be like, man, say he went down there, which is sound fucked up to me, Beans, because I don't think them niggas should have chased him down the street anyway for nothing. The nigga didn't even have no water. Really, technically, the wife was on some bullshit. She said the nigga had something he didn't have, so she lied. And they went out there and deleted that boy over a lie. I'm not cool with that, bro. But at the same time, when I'm sitting here thinking about this bullshit ass system that y'all love so much, in this court system that you gotta have this evidence in and all this other shit, like I tell y'all, bro, it's who you know and what they know and how they conduct themselves inside that place. He knew exactly. That's why he said I had to look at these certain things so I could take this case. Nigga, shut your dumb ass up, nigga. You took an easy case because you know it was a shut and close case. You knew you knew they didn't have no motherfucking video of him getting shot. That you knew none of this shit was gonna happen. The only thing you knew is when you presented all this evidence, once he told you and you collaborated some stories by the corner in the goddamn 911 calls, you knew you was gonna win. So you took the fucking case. Simple as that. to come on here and say all this other shit he's saying and boasting and bragging about how good he is and all this other shit, bro. He said himself verbatim, like I keep on saying, which you just kind of disprove, you know what I'm saying? That he's one of the best lawyers. Well, bro, you said you defended people that got murdered. So you was prosecuting when you was defending somebody who shot somebody, but then you defended some. I want to see what they came out to be. And I'm looking it up. I'm trying to look it up now. So let me see, can I find something on it? Find something on his lawyer records and see how many cases he didn't won and shit like that. That's what I'm about to go look up so I can see is he telling the truth. Good with your ADS.
What's up, OG?
Shit, chilling. About to play a bit more of this video, this Rick Charles shit. If you need me to stop the video, just tell me to stop and say what you gonna say.
So I know that's a roundabout way of answering
not
your
to the rail,
question.
but let me holler. Wimby done figured these niggas out.
Oh yeah, they're gonna fuck around with
man. Don't come up here with that bullshit.
He done figured these niggas out, bro.
I'm right up here with that dumb shit.
500,000 on a big time legal defense is not what you think, and for this reason, I represented a young man years ago who was charged with a pretty bad murder case.
I think you kind of spoke about it on social media.
It's a different one.
Oh, is it really? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, I talked about that one too. But this one was a pretty bad murder case, and I remember his legal fee was, let's just say, substantial.
Yeah.
In the six-figure variety, substantial. And I remember quoting the fee to the family, and I remember Anton, the family, specifically saying to me, "That seems like it's too much money." And my response is, "It's only a big fee if you go to prison."
That's true.
And what are you going to do with it? Like people, like I've had people come back to me at times like, I can't believe you charged me that much. I'm going to get somebody else. And then they're calling me and they're like, man, I got 30 years. I'm like, I bet you wish you would have spent that money.
Yeah, I agree. Let me ask you another question about the trial itself.
Absolutely.
Going into the trial, was it any point, including in the closing argument, because you look so confident, you look like, I know that the jury is going to get it. Some people even say that in order to be a good trial lawyer, you also have to be a great preacher. Was it any time during that case where you was thinking, yeah, it's getting a little shaky, or maybe the defense, the prosecutor, they're saying a little bit more than I anticipated, including in the closing argument? Were you ever not confident that Rick Child was going to get a not guilty verdict?
We never thought we were going to get a not guilty. I'm not going to say like anybody who's sitting there is thinking that we thought we were walking out of that courtroom. Nobody did. I mean, and here is the reason why. It's not that I did not believe he had a valid legal defense, and I still do. Remember that 30-second blurb of what I told you? That is the case. All the other. But what did they say from Drumline? Turn down the outside noise. One band, one sound. Yep. Same theory is what we were.
Get your bitch ass out of here trying to quote black movies.
The jury listening to external stimuli and being very fearful and hearing the outside story and not hearing the full part. And I love this conversation because that went into, as I was thinking about my closing argument, the thing was I needed to attack the prejudice that I thought the jury would be going through. And so that's why, if you remember at the very beginning, I told the Paul Harvey rest of the story. And the reason I wanted the jury to hear is I wanted them to hear, I know some of you have only heard the headlines. Yeah. You've now heard everything. You have a duty and you have a job to do. And if you, Anton, we've taken a lot of calls from people who are so angry. And the first question I ask them is, did you watch the case? And the response is always, no.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been hearing a lot of that also. Yeah.
Did you watch it? No. I just know you're a sellout Uncle Tom piece of shit. I'm like, but did you watch it? No. And then I follow that up with, and people have sadly made this case about race, and the outside stimuli.
Bitch, cause it, man, hey yo.
Go ahead, nigga.
Bitch, cause it is. Hey yo, you taking this stream down?
What?
Beans, you yelling at the screen don't change anything though.
It don't matter. This nigga lying to the screen don't change anything either, but he still got the space to do that. You came up here telling them goofy ass lies, knowing damn well they gave this nigga Karl Anthony Towns 2 fouls in the first 2 minutes of the fucking game. Fuck this bitch ass nigga. Sitting up here trying to make it seem like it ain't about race. You know motherfucking well if that had been a fucking white boy that Chinese motherfucker killed, this shit would be going different. But at the end of the day, they still would have protected the motherfucker. But it wouldn't be this shit.
Brother, I'm to the point now, I don't even want a jury trial like that no more. I just rather see what the judge got to say, because all these jury trials just go sideways when it comes to black people, bro. They just do.
That's because there's too many fucking coons. This bitch ass nigga sat here on this motherfucking TV and said, but it was black people who convicted him. The fuck does that mean? What exactly the fuck does that mean at all when in the very next breath you're going to tell me about how black people kill black people every day? So what the fuck does that mean? That it was somehow fair because they were black? The fuck out of here. I hate these bitch ass niggas, bro. I really do. Nigga, just get on this bitch and tell the truth, scary ass, hoe ass nigga. Just tell the fucking truth, bro. That motherfucker wasn't never gonna lose. Shit wasn't gonna happen. You saw what happened the last time a Chinese motherfucker did something to a black person. Nothing. And what happened the time before that? Nothing. So yeah, this motherfucker wasn't gonna lose. They gonna protect them motherfuckers at all costs. You can't even name an Asian motherfucker that done went to jail for something. None of us can. Unless you talk about June Tao. And if I remember correctly, that motherfucker got smoked. So he didn't even get to go to jail.
Talking about rush hour.
Fuck that.
Wow.
And make it seem like everybody else is making it about race when these motherfuckers ran a motherfucker down. Get your dumb ass out of here.
I'm just saying, man.
Race. I'm not stupid. But in those walls, that 30-second blurb, and the response I've said to a couple is, I've asked some folks, I was like, do you have any really, really, really good white friends? And they're like, well, yeah. I was like, if one of them came to you tonight and said, hey man, I'm about to be charged with murder. I said, okay, what happened? Well, somebody pointed a gun at my son. I thought he was going to kill him and I shot him. What would be your first response? Well, if he's a good friend, I believe him. And I go through that. I'm like, you never asked about the race? Because they never asked about the race when they mentioned someone's good friend. Yeah. And that's what we thought the case was. But go back to answer your question.
What?
There was and any person who's ever tried cases never believes they're going to win. They just don't. Because you don't know what 12 people are going to do, which is what makes our jury system so great, that when 12 people get together who do not know each other, real world style, 12 strangers pick to live in a mansion, 12 strangers get together, and you ask them to come up with an answer, they almost
don't stop the video, but I just want to say, suck my dick, bitch ass nigga. Go ahead.
Anybody else got something to say?
I mean, this is interesting and a little intriguing too. That's one thing we got to do from these incidents is we got to learn from this stuff, right? We got to figure out better ways of doing things in order to avoid this type of stuff, at least to attempt to, for the most part. And this is one of the best ways to do it. Listen to the prosecutor, see what he actually put him on trial for. Understand how he sees things. Maybe next time around, we can prevent this, right?
He ain't gonna give you first of all, one thing you always know about a lawyer is they would never give you the sauce, man. They're not going to give you the sauce like that, bro, because it's going to keep them from telling you, nigga, you know what, your case is real, real bad, and I got to charge you up front $200,000. He just said this shit out his mouth. He literally just said this shit.
I'm trying to turn
He said, nigga, some people I might just, you know what I'm saying, before we even, I just go and tell them, hey, this is bad. I'm gonna need 100. 100,000 up front.
Fact.
Because I know
That's
it's about
how
to
much
go
it
there.
costs for the-
You know what
That's
I'm
how much it costs for a quality lawyer nowadays. It costs you about $200,000 to get a
Nigga
quality
said,
lawyer.
nigga, you get a DUI, about 10,000. Automatic out back. Depending on what you did, if you didn't. And then he was about to add criteria and shit in there, but I know he didn't want to give away all the goddamn game because he already know it.
Because they know how important it is.
No, it ain't about how important, nigga. They set the standards.
Yeah, because they know what it is to have a DUI on your record and how it fucked up your life. So they're going to charge you to get out of that if they can even get you out of that in some cases, right? Depending on which lawyer you get. But if you get a decent DUI lawyer, you might not even have to ever go to court. When I went to court for my DUI, they told me dismissed on site. Dismissed. God on the back end. You know what I'm saying? Lawyer, you know what I'm saying?
I knew you was a drunk. That makes sense. I knew you was an alcoholic.
That's a good thing you said that, right? Was it something you could have did, sir? Just ask.
No, actually, no. Nothing else I could do.
No. What I'm saying is because the way that we put these lawyers in position and we say certain things, bro. Was it something that was it a legality that this nigga went and found that got you off of your shit? He did something spectacular to make your shit just go away, or was it just a bullshit ass process of you just getting a small DUI and it wasn't nothing too crazy? Because you probably wasn't like you didn't reckon delete nobody or nothing like that. It was just probably a bullshit ticket or something.
Let me tell you.
So
I don't put my business out there because you niggas
check me out though. Hold on. That probably could have just been a call, fam.
I don't want to put what I did out there because you niggas is perfect people. Y'all
what I'm saying is, bro, it'd be different, bro, if you saying like he really put in the work because you did something heinous. Like I said, I don't want nobody to tell their business, but if we want to sit here and talk about these lawyers, bro, and the precedents that they set for themselves, bro, again, you got somebody, bro, that might know something that another lawyer don't know because they specialize in these certain type of cases and they know how to get people off on them, right? Not saying that another lawyer can't pick up on it, but they might not be they might not be at the level that this lawyer is at. So when they go and get these when they go and do these proceedings and they know when they put this paperwork in, some of these motherfuckers know exactly what to do to get. That's why they charge you the way that they charge you. That's why they say that the shit that he say, bro. He literally telling you this.
Dr. DoDirty, I'm just trying to make lemons out of lemonade, my nigga. Trying to make $1 out of 15 cents.
Boy,
I'm just a man.
But you trusting in another man, sir. You know, understand that, right?
Because I know that's part of the process, right? Believe it or not, you know what it came down to in my case? It was really about money. They was trying to milk me out of my dough, right? You know what I'm saying? So the lawyer was able to get it to the point, cost me a little change to kind of get him. But once everything was in place, though, he made it super smooth and easy because the evidence was so flaky. And they knew it was flaky. Put it this way. When they called up to me, I wasn't even in the car. I was outside the car walking. And they tried to say that I was in the car at the time because there was an accident and I ran into a pole, but I wasn't in the car. So when they took it to court, the law distinctly says, you know what I'm saying? Blah, la, 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 right? My lawyer was able to call that out. I mean, quick. He knew that like right off the tip. And from there, man, I walked to court. Like, what was it? A year and a half later, went to court because he pushed it out for me. I said I didn't want to do it with him. He said, cool. Year and a half later, walked into court. They told me, Mr. Smith, dismissed. Blah.
So I get what you're saying, and that's basically what I was basically saying. So he's got this shit over. Go ahead, LA.
I got nothing to say. Lord Eddie is tripping as usual.
He stopped telling his business, but besides that, he be good.
Always get it right. And so, because think about it, anybody out there watching this, 12 people can't get along with shit. 12 people can't agree with a damn thing. 12 people see the world different. Read social media comments. You can't get 12 people to see things the same way. So when 12 people sit in a room, hear all the evidence, not just what's on TikTok, not just what I'm saying right now, hear the prosecutor's side, our side, and then make a decision, it's a cool thing. Like, I really love our jury justice system. And I know people hate it, but
well, I was going to ask you about that follow-up, because one of the debates that I've seen amongst some of the people that I have been privy to having a conversation with is that the justice system has changed now that we have social media and we have so much access.
Absolutely. Oh,
right. And that's what I was going to ask you. How do you see that it's changed? And is it possible that you can truly get a fair trial when you have the court of public opinion? Because, one of the things that we were talking about was the difference between a jury that you presented to versus what was happening in the Carmelo Anthony case. Black people are saying, well, there were no true, jury of his peers because there were no black people technically on the panel of Carmelo Anthony, whereas I believe it was 5 that were in the jury, and correct me if I'm wrong, for Rick Child.
Let me blow your mind real quick, because I love that conversation. And I'm not trying to dissuade with what you said. But one, I do hate the fact that Carmelo did not get a jury of his peers, but it does not guarantee a jury of your race. And so when we back up, follow me on this one. When we picked Rick Chow's trial and jury, first, for people watching, I've had to say this conversation to multiple people. There are more than 2 races in the world. There are more than black and white. And I say that in that when we were picking Rick's jury, Rick and I sat there and talked, and the look on his face after a while as he said the following, which I thought was so profound, and we thought about it. There was not a single Asian person in the jury panel, the veneer. He didn't get a single Asian person on the jury. The judge was not Asian. The prosecutors were black and white. His defense team was black and white. The people in the courtroom were all black and white. The people protesting him were black, and some white. And so when we say jury of peers, Rick didn't have a single Asian. He went through the same thing that us as African Americans went through in the 40s and 50s. Like, he sat there and we're all screaming. He had a jury of his peers. There wasn't a single Asian in that room to listen to him. And everyone's like, oh, he had minorities on the juries. Like, if you follow social media backlash, us minorities are more mad at Rick than anything. And so I do believe it's wild that Carmelo did not get a single minority on his entire jury. I do.
How does that work as far as jury selection? Because I know that the defense also participates in jury selection.
Well, technically, when it comes to that, they said something that blew my goddamn mind, but fucked me up. They said that they chose 300 people.
And from the most esteemed in the community. That was another thing they said.
And I was like, damn, and y'all couldn't find one black person out of 300 people? I know y'all picked, I know they picked a certain amount of number, but damn, they couldn't find no black people out of 300?
You can find that jurors list, right? I didn't think I saw anyone under the age of 40 years old on that jurors list. They had 18 selected, but they didn't say names. They just said race and age, right? Was it gender, race, and age? And I didn't see one name, I don't think, under 40 years old. Maybe there was one, but I mean, I was like, wow, because I think the occupation was there too. These people, like, these are the money makers out of that little place.
Nigga, jury selection, I'm just saying, bro. That's a lot of motherfuckers. But, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, it ain't no black people in Fresco. Yeah, it was 300
But there
people.
are a lot of Asians. I think they had two Asian women over the age of 4. One was 50, I think, years old on the jury.
All the black people in Oak Cliff.
That's kind of a fact, though. But they smoke spread out to that.
Ain't it 11% where they at?
Who you talking about? Talking about Fresco?
Yeah, ain't it 11% black?
Yeah, I don't even know about the percentage and all that there, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't. I was just amazed, bro. Even if it is 11%, I was just surprised, bro, that it was out of 300 people to choose from and choose a jury from, nigga. They said it was a couple of black people that didn't get chosen. They didn't get chose because of what they said, or you know what I'm saying, whatever rules they came up with about the district and whatever else with the school and all that, the conflict and all that there. But still, to me, I'm still thinking, I'm pretty sure it should have been way more black people than that if they had to choose out of 300 people.
Brother, this was community leaders. That's all this really was. You know what I'm saying? People who had esteem in our community. And I don't doubt they even just, you know what I'm saying, like they knew before the jury pool they was going to get picked. I don't even doubt that. They just had them already pre-selected, ready to roll at the end of the day. Because if you look at the names and the ages, you see a lot of old prestige on that jury list, especially for that top 18. A lot of gray heads on that. Whole lot of them. I think they wanted revenge, and they got their revenge today on that boy. But it is what it is.
Hey, we're good with you, Smitty. Is that what it is? Is that what it is at the bottom?
You can hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, no, I'm all right. I'm cool. I don't know where you guys are exactly in this part of the discussion, but I have been, I guess, looking at a little bit of what she playing and stuff. So I'm gonna just kind of wait to tap in. Y'all keep on going. I just really came up to smoke one with you, brother.
Right, I'm rolling up now, bro. I'm rolling up another one now.
Yeah. I'm about to spark up with you and just kind of kick it and cool it. So y'all just keep on going. I'll tap in when it's necessary.
All right, go ahead, LA.
No, I ain't got nothing to say. You know me. I don't give a shit about none of this. I'm retired. I just came up here to bullshit.
No, that's what's up. Man, shit. Kind of figured people wanted to talk about this, ain't it? You know what I'm saying?
I'm actually shocked. I'm actually shocked, OG, because LA, you somebody that actually expect you've been out there in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what it's like to actually be an officer. You know what I'm saying? So,
I mean, honestly, none of this really. I know people lost their lives. It's gonna sound terrible, but none of this really matter. 2 months from now, people gonna forget. They're gonna be talking about DMP again. I learned that all this is a game. You put yourself in predicaments most of the time where you don't have to, and that's how a lot of it should happen.
You talking about the citizens?
Citizens, the cops, everybody. You make a choice, and usually that choice fucking have consequences. It only take. How long did I tell you this, OG? Been saying this for years. It only take 1 second to change your life forever. Destroy everything you built.
Oh, trust me, I know about that split second that can change your life forever. Yeah. So I definitely know.
Why is it that when we have a case similar to this, or the Carmelo Anthony case, the first thing that black people go to seems to be race?
Because sometimes it is a factor. I mean, more than we like to believe it is, especially in 2026. But it's more of a factor than we like to believe, man. And sometimes I'm not saying it's not for a good reason. Sometimes niggas just do dumb shit, just like sometimes white people do dumb shit. But it does happen for a reason. I mean, we have too many stories where things happen to a black person that don't happen to a white person. I mean, whether we like it to believe it or not. So, but it's how far you take it. Like with these motherfuckers outside with Carmelo Anthony and all that, come on, y'all doing too much. And I just heard about this Rick Child case last week. I guess when the case was going on, I ain't know nothing about it. But think about that case. You got a black dude that made the decision. You got an Asian dude that made the decision.
Man, I'm telling you, bro. Only reason I have to disagree with that, bro, because when you asked about black folks and why you say they always go to this, I don't believe that they always go to this. Again, bro, you know the crazy part about this? I'm asking niggas that be in Dallas, bro. You know what they said, bro? They didn't know this shit was happening.
So I think by your comment, I asked the wrong question.
No, what I'm saying is I'm sticking to LA's point where he's saying niggas didn't forgot about it. They knew the shit had happened. It was a couple of years. Think about it. They didn't even know the trial was going on, fam. I'm like, hey, bro, we over covering this. What you call it? Yeah, man, I heard. Didn't that happen? I'm like, yeah, bro. Oh, I don't remember about that. Ask his partner. You remember that? No, I don't even remember what you talking about, fam. The hell? I'm like, bro, and this is in y'all. And then I'm looking at everywhere else. I'm like, I bet you this is the same thing everywhere else around the world. Because again, it's just like that child shit, bro. We didn't know that shit was going on. Nobody knew that shit was going on except for some certain people. We weren't privy to it at all. And we never privy to none of this stuff, bro. We catch it on the tail end. We add our 2 cents to it. And we got to be right when we add our 2 cents into it, or you're going to have an argument on YouTube. That's what I've been saying with this on Infinite shit. One nigga coming from one side, one person come from the other side, and they want to race and say it's black and white. Just like LA just said, bro. What the hell y'all talking about? Have y'all even looked at how many kids get stabbed in school?
Well, you know,
nobody.
The reason why I said it, OG. The reason why I asked that question, OG, I was gonna change the question because I wonder how much of the media feeds into the race more so than black people.
Well, see, no. Okay, so John, look, right. This is my question I actually have for my people, right? So, and OG, you know, because me and you was talking earlier, so I'm going to reinstate this question. You know, when I was talking to OG earlier on IG, I was telling him how I believe that honestly, our community is a large factor in why he responded the way he did. I do believe that we keep selling our people fear, from white people to police. We don't actually guide and teach our youth the right way. I don't know where all these messages of every single white person is bad, every single police officer is horrible, you know what I'm saying, so on and so forth. So basically my question to the panel to land it is, do you all believe that because of how we pump fear into our youth and into our people continuously, that is also a very much so key factor in why he responded the way he did? But I digress, my mic is muted.
Well, I'm gonna say call on Tuesday nights. Tuesday night make me believe that there are no good cops. All cops are crooked.
You're asking
what happened
me?
on Tuesday?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Nothing.
Appreciate you, John.
I'm going to be honest with you.
Compliment. I caught what he said when he first said it. I started laughing. I know what he was trying to do. Thank you. We take the compliment. Thank you. We get W, sir. That's a fact.
Yeah.
We ain't proved us wrong yet. That's all I'm saying.
The question is.
That's a serious question, though. I mean, that's a serious question, though. Whoever chooses or feels like answering, bro.
And I answer the question because the Tuesday nights we had these conversations every Tuesday night that all cops are bad. Well, that comment also gets spreads in the media too.
Oh, the media is always bad, sir. What are we doing? We don't trust none of them motherfucking say it all. If you do, you retarded.
That's my main point. That's my main point. Like, do you believe how he responded? Because what the typical of us is told, white man bad, police the devil, that we don't have rationality skills. I'm hearing a lot of, and the reason why I asked that is because I'm hearing a lot of people now say he shouldn't have overreacted. Well, then I get to going back into my mind, well, why did he overreact? What was the reason why he didn't have whatever de-escalating skills that people keep saying he should have had? Is that a reflection?
He just used them in he just used them in the wrong way. Instead of saying "touch me," well, listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. At his age, I would. But here, at his age, I would have I probably would have did the same. I would have probably reacted the same way because I had nothing but anger in me. So
neutralizing a threat is not de-escalating a situation. It's not the same. But go ahead. That was a conflation.
Well, the point what I'm saying, he said, "Touch me and find out what's going to see what happens." That's some shit I would have said. I'm 100%. I've said it plenty of times. At his age, older than him, even all the way into my motherfucking 30s, I said some of that shit. Hell, I was giving out my address to random motherfuckers on YouTube and goddamn Xbox. So that's not like, I mean, I have, when I say I have anger issues, I do. Right? So I just think that the motherfucker reacted like a normal motherfucker because white folks react the same motherfucking way when it comes to fucking that type of shit.
But look at how you just
But
brought race back into it.
what he didn't do, because like I said before, that whole argument, well, the boy was 200 pounds and he was 104. He didn't care about that shit because that nigga said, touch me and see what happened. That means he was ready to go no matter what side the motherfucker was gonna be.
I don't know if y'all noticed or not, but there was a time, and I really remember this growing up. There was a time if a man told you something, well, it wasn't about feelings, about emotion. It was a man told you, if you made a comment, and if a man say that one more time, I'm gonna smack you. You said it one more time, he literally smacked you.
Smack the shit
wasn't upset.
out your ass.
He wasn't angry. He wasn't upset. He wasn't angry. It was a matter of principles. It was a matter of principles. Why do we think that people can't have principles these days? Don't mean that the man, when he smacked you, didn't mean he didn't go to jail for it. But he smacked you. He kept his word to it. Why? Because you crossed this line. Not try to go ahead.
I used to say, I used to tell my kids, nigga, I don't sell wolf tickets. Nigga, if I say it, I'm gonna do it. I don't sell wolf tickets. I used to hand them bitches out to everybody.
Yeah. So
Fuck this bitch ass, coon ass, dick sucking bitch.
So why do we think in 2026 that when somebody tell you something that they lying?
Because we have principle neglect. Because a lot of people don't stand on their principles, and motherfuckers don't stand for shit these days. So yeah, of course, motherfuckers gonna think someone's playing games.
You niggas liars. That's why. Because everybody fucking lies. That's why. Lying ass motherfuckers tell you innocent until proven guilty. Lie. Ain't no boogeyman white man. Lie. Racism is behind us. Lie. It's equal for everybody. Lie. That's all motherfuckers do.
You think, you didn't say this, but I'm asking you a question, Beans. Are you saying all white people are racist?
Yes.
But you don't believe that, though.
I do. Because if you didn't think I believed it, then you wouldn't have asked me. So since you asked me an all question, I'm gonna give you an all answer. Yep, sure do.
So then you don't believe? Okay, I got you.
I honestly believe it's most people are good people. I just think it's the system, man. We all in the system right now, believe it or not. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like a simulation, right? Media plays into
it. Fuck out of here.
You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of different angles here.
We literally looking at 4 assholes out of 9 right now.
It can't be the system. Can't be the system, ADS, because again, it wasn't, nothing was shown to us, bro, when it comes to this Carmelo Anthony shit. Now, other things I would give you credence to because they didn't like that shit with the dude that was trying to shoot at your president, all that shit, all that bullshit they were showing with AI and all that shit. That's fabricated shit. With this, we ain't got no video, no nothing, bro. People are literally using their own goddamn psychologists with their own brains, and they going out here and they listening to different people say shit, and they coming up with their own goddamn opinions.
I'm talking about the actual court proceeding itself, right? They were able to
that shit fake, bro. You gotta stop, bro. Y'all gotta stop believing in that goddamn system, bro. Y'all really do.
OG, you got any more
this nigga's a conservative douchebag, and you know it.
Real, bro.
Like I said, you got Anton Daniels in front of us. All this nigga do is shit on black people. You got this coon ass lawyer. All he do is get white people off for murdering black people. LA used to beat on black people. Uncle Tom went around the globe oppressing poor people. You literally got 4 assholes out of 9 on the panel right now. This country.
So when you start giving a fuck about people around the world, now you care about people around the world?
You know he's a.
Why do I have to care about people around the world?
So you don't shut the fuck up there, nigga. You oppressing me right now, nigga. So you an asshole too. You a motherfucking conservative douchebag too, nigga.
And you did it for a paycheck.
That's a fact. Now do it again, nigga.
I know you will. That's my point.
Only reason why I don't believe in this shit, bro, because I know the corruption, bro. If you got the funds, you got the revenue, you got that brick in your pocket, nigga, you can get away with shit. And I seen it on my motherfucking life, nigga. You gonna feel the mildew, nigga, with this money out here in this world, nigga. And if you got it, nigga, you gonna get off. Most of this time, that's what happens because he just got through saying it. Maybe if you would have spent that 30 on me instead of trying to break your goddamn head and save money in your pocket.
30 what, OG? What did he say? 30 what?
He said 30,000. He said
30,000.
if you would have spent that 30, he said I had a client before. If he would have spent that 30,000, tell you in time, and when he came to me, I would have told him that you would have spent that, you probably would have been locked up.
Cool.
So is that what OG did?
Let me ask him this question. OG, here's the thing. He said that, right? But what did he say about Diddy before that? How much did he say Diddy spent?
Like some millions. I can't remember if he said over 2 or 3.
Absolutely.
But I just
where Diddy at right now?
Oh, he locked up.
Yeah, there you go.
Absolutely. Yeah. I got you on that. I mean,
well, let me ask you a question.
What about OJ?
What about him?
He got out. He beat his, but then he told on himself. So once you tell on yourself, it's just like you mean you can't go back on your own words.
Wait, hold on. Let's see what John was going with that. What about OJ?
I'm just saying you're gonna find cases on both sides where somebody went to jail, somebody went out. I mean, somebody went to jail, somebody got out of going to jail.
Right. So now you're saying you're gonna find cases on both sides. So you're saying it's even, it's balanced.
No, I'm saying when it comes to the black argument, like
right. So are you saying it's even and it's balanced? Yes or no?
Even and balanced.
Yes.
I don't know if it's
okay.
balanced.
We brought up a case where there's a guy who he in jail. You brought up a case where there's a guy who's not in jail. That's an argument presentation of a 1-for-1 that you think is balanced. So if we just dig through history, what we're gonna find is half the black people came home and half the black people went to jail. That's what you think?
I don't think I'm arguing balance. I'm saying what I'm arguing is somebody made the point that you made the point that Diddy spent money, he went to prison. I brought up another point where somebody spent money and got out of prison. Now I'm not saying it's gonna be even, go all the way back through history. It may not be even. It might prove that more black people got out by spending more money. It might prove that more black people got jail. It might go back and prove that more black people went to prison. I'm not saying it's balanced.
Why? Why?
Don't want to come to me. Almost misunderstand.
I mean, the thing is, you can't force people to do what you want them to do.
R. Kelly, jail.
You can.
Mike Tyson, jail.
Tupac, jail. If you don't like it.
I wasn't arguing balance though, B.
Never tell this nigga to mute himself and we're gonna pretend he ain't doing this shit.
He could. Well, he has
it's just dumb.
Genocide,
but that's the point then. It's like
genocide shit.
I got motherfucking. I said I'm making you my motherfucking beneficiary.
Oh my God. So
anyway, bless his soul, y'all. Bless his heart. Now I get what you're saying, Beans. It don't work out for everybody, sir. We talking, but those crimes that you're talking about, sir, when you go to other people, you know what I'm saying? Look at your boy Michael Jackson. Paid all that good money, got up out of there. It's been other people, bro, that didn't beat that stuff because of money too. So when you asking the question, which one do I think? Like I would believe, bro, it's more people who don't have the money that can just get railroaded. So not having the money, you most likely your ass is going to jail. That's what I'm thinking in my head. With a little bit of money, and you know, a little manipulation from these people that you hiring, you might be able to get off with their money on. But with no money on, yeah, that ain't happening.
I'm actually thinking, especially when it comes to black men with money or black people with money, if the liberal courts or liberal rich white people,
that's coming in the future because we have a license for that. So,
again, I don't know why he brought up OJ, but everybody knows that OJ was a give me. Right? It was some shit to shut niggas the fuck up.
Really?
What happened before OJ?
I don't think you had a level of corruption that blatant during the time where people actually had cameras in the courtroom and outrage. I mean, I think OJ was just a case where LAPD was just so blatantly racist and railroading them. I mean, you had the lead cop calling people nigger. There's only so much they can ignore. I just think the racism.
You're arguing my point for me. I'm trying to figure out why though. I appreciate it though. Thank you.
No, you said OJ was a given. What
Yes.
I'm telling you was it wasn't a given. What I'm saying is he beat that case because the system was so fucked up, and it worked. It just worked in his favor. I'm not saying it was because of it. I'm just saying the system actually worked with that. That's all. Just for that OJ part. That's why I don't think it's a gimme.
So you saying OJ was innocent?
According to the law, yes.
No. I'm saying, in your opinion, would you believe that OJ was innocent?
No, he was just found not guilty. Not guilty and innocent is two different things.
Okay,
He's not
cool.
guilty.
So what I'm saying is this: that shit was a given. They knew that motherfucker did that shit, right? Like at the end of the day, it just is what it is. I understand the point that you're trying to make is that it was a lot of stuff that worked against the case. Cool, got you. Niggas that been sent up the river for less. That shit was a given, bro. They let niggas have that shit off the strength of all the shit that was going on. To your point, the corruption in the LA PD. Not only that, right before that, you had the Rodney King shit where they let them 4 motherfuckers get off for beating the motherfucker half to death. Not only that, you had the Latasha Harlan shit mimicking this Rick Child shit, and they let that bitch ass hoe get off for killing a young girl, right? It had been too much shit. They had already seen them niggas tear up the fucking city over the Rodney King shit. To prevent some more of that shit happening, they let that nigga walk. Because they knew white people wasn't gonna fucking do that shit.
But Beans, and I'm not saying just black people alone though, but because the argument can be made though that some individuals make it easy for you to make it easier for them to be found guilty.
But you know, I don't know. Hold on. What it sounds like, I could be wrong. My bad, Beans. You go ahead and finish. I just wanted to.
What does that mean, John?
So, for example, like we said, P Diddy.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he had a lot of money, but then he also there's videotapes of him in a hallway running around naked. And then the lifestyle that he lives, it makes it easy for people. It makes it easy for people to rule against you when you got money on your side. So, not saying it's right or wrong. I'm just saying what it is.
I don't think it's about that though, because like, all right, from what I'm hearing with Beans, I could be wrong. All right, and of course, Beans, just correct me, brother. Sounds like it's like some animosity, like towards like, you know, like the hanging of one of us in a sense. Like we got one of theirs with George Floyd. Just like how you said, if they did not convict that officer, they didn't get him, it was going to be some shit in the streets, right? And I mean, it sounds like you're saying that they kind of had to give justice to this because if not, white folks was going to make an uproar. Am I wrong?
No,
I digress. My mic is muted.
No, I'm saying the exact opposite. I'm saying that the white people wouldn't do that, which is exactly why they let OJ go. If they would have, they wasn't gonna find this kid innocent because he wasn't innocent. Nobody was really even.
I see what you're saying. Okay.
No intelligent people was actually asking for innocence, right? The point was that this nigga shouldn't be charged with murder. You understand? Y'all have lesser charges that you could charge him with. That he could go and sit down for a minute, a couple of years, get his fucking mind together, get out, still be young enough to make some of his life and become a productive citizen. But they let us know from the gate that wasn't their plan, right? And what you have is stupid. And when I say stupid, I'm not insulting them. I'm saying legitimately stupid ass people. When you bring up the Ethan Couch case, try to tell you that it's irrelevant, right?
That if the jury
imagine somebody arguing with you that it's irrelevant to bring up another case as evidence for the case that's going on right now. Imagine when that's literally what the fuck they do in law, which is cite other cases.
Right. I get you. So do you believe that it would have been better of a result if the jury was half and half us, half them?
In what case, Carmelo or Rick Child?
Carmelo. No. Carmelo. Right back to where we were.
No, I don't.
Really? Okay.
bro,
Okay. Because that's the main complaint is that they wanted the appeal is about changing the jurors because they believe the all white trial jurors that that's a factor.
That's fine. That's for them to argue on the court. For me, I got to look at it from a macro level. On a macro level, that's the truth. And I know I'm going to offend some people by saying this. Oh, well. Bro, niggas in the South are some crackers, bro. They the same motherfuckers who was fighting for the Confederacy. Niggas in the South is the most cool niggas on the planet.
But Tommy and LG not the same. They not the same.
Why you at
What
me
you
into it?
just
I ain't
said.
saying nothing, nigga.
Yo, Tommy, don't stop it,
This
Tommy.
nigga literally calls himself Coon Jesus. What are you talking about? He literally calls himself Coon Jesus.
Shut up. I didn't mean for that to happen. All I'm saying is, bro. I've come across some people from I get what you're saying because generally, like for example, the N word. I've noticed that a lot of my down south folks don't like it. Us from more up north, we don't really care about like my nigga, what's up? Like we don't give a shit. Down south, they're like, don't you call me that.
79 to 52. Just letting y'all know that right now. 79 to 52.
Y'all are much more sensitive to racial stuff than us from up north. That's a
That
fact,
is
bro.
not. Hold up.
That is absolutely wrong. That's absolutely wrong.
You're
No,
tripping.
it's not
Are
a
you
fact.
serious?
It's not a fact.
How about this? That's my factual life experience. That's my factual anecdotal experience.
And your anecdote don't mean shit because that ain't true at all.
Down south who say the N word just as much as black folks, and
that's a fact. And it's accepted.
What are you talking about?
So you're full of shit.
Hold on, let
folks
him
from down south be more sensitive to racial stuff than folks from up north. Y'all not gonna say nothing to convince me. Folks from down south are much more sensitive to racial shit. My bad.
You already acknowledged that it was anecdotal. You don't even have to argue anymore. If them niggas don't want to accept the fact that you acknowledge that it was anecdotal, fuck they low IQs. Yo, what
fuck
the
your
fuck
low
did you
IQ,
just say,
sorry ass
right?
nigga.
You heard what I said, sir.
I didn't actually, or I wouldn't be asking you to repeat it.
I said it's more acceptable. You have white people calling saying nigga just as much as black folks do, and it's accepted.
You niggas wild for that. Y'all wild for that.
He said down south.
I didn't hear which part of the country you were saying is like.
Yeah, below the Mason-Dixon line, sir.
So in the South, you saying?
Yes.
I thought he was saying the same thing. See, that's
no, he was not saying that. He said up north is more accepted.
Oh, okay. Nah, genuinely, LA. That's what I was trying to understand.
Yeah.
Yes, and I genuinely, on my anecdotal experience, I've noticed like when it comes to like certain terminology, slurs, like I'm just saying from my experience, my down south folks be like, nah, don't call me that. And I gotta remember like, oh yeah, you from Alabama, you from such and such, you from New Orleans or wherever. I have gotten that.
You don't even know niggas from Alabama, New Orleans, nigga, lying ass nigga.
Yes, I actually no, I do, bro, man. I know people from all over, bro.
I'm just fucking with you, dog. God, Jay, y'all taking shit too serious.
My bad, Tyler.
But you're actually wrong, though. There's more. Listen, the thing about it is there's more down south crackers that act like niggas, and they accept it widely. Like I told you, my best friend been saying nigga since we was goddamn 11 years old, and he crack at him. He's a Nazi nigga. So I'm what you talking about.
You talking about the white boy?
Do you believe me now? Do you believe me now? You just tried to defend that nigga.
Yes. Fuck it. You got it, Beans. Okay, Beans. Checkmate. Okay, Beans. Checkmate. Okay. Moving along.
There you go.
And it's not more. It's not just one. The thing about it is, it is more widely accepted, like LA said, down south than it is up north. So it's more widely accepted down south. And they don't really care about the whole thing like that. So you can think what you want. It's just not true.
So here's the point, right? And I appreciate you for your candor, because here's the point. That my answer to Smitty's question. Nah, putting niggas on the trial don't mean shit. It was niggas on the Rick Child trial too.
That's a fact. That don't mean nothing. And
Those
here's my
southern
point.
ass motherfuckers love them some white people. Boy.
Yeah, that's true. So let me ask you. Let me say this one thing. His lawyer, whoever it is, botched this whole situation because the simple fact is they can be not take the fucking jurists that they picked. They both allowed those jurists. Both sides did. So it's not just one side that allowed the jury. They both, the defense and the prosecutors, allowed those goddamn jurors. It wasn't no one else.
I'm going to tell you. No, but I'm gonna tell you what my ears picked up from what Beans is saying. Even if they was to put us on the stand with them, they're not going to pick those of us who have our best interest in mind.
You don't know that for sure because again, they.
I said what Beans is saying. It don't matter
lawyers,
because they're going to pick the most corners. Hold on. Hold on. Let me land it and shut up. He said they're going to pick the most corners. So basically, what I heard, what my ears picked up is. Even if they got us, they're not going to pick those of us who they know might have his interest at heart.
How do they decipher that, sir?
These people know every man.
No. Just answer the question. I don't want to hear these people.
You do realize I just got called for jury duty. It's a whole thing. No, wait a minute. It's a whole.
Answer my question. Wait.
I'm answering. I just got called for jury duty. Literally, like about a week ago, I got called. I got the envelope. I opened that bad boy up. It's like 3 pages of stuff. They ask you of personal questions. They even ask you like how you vote and all of that before they even select you. So yes, they do figure out some stuff about you before you go.
Let me ask you a question again.
They send you a whole pamphlet.
Let me ask you a question again, my good sir. I'm gonna hold you to it. How do you decipher that?
They decipher that based on the
yes. How many of you motherfuckers tell the truth when you motherfuckers put papers from government?
I just got a letter and they ask you
what if they do?
They try to get a feel of what kind of person are you before they select you.
What the fuck if they do? Just because you a liar?
What the fuck if they do? Right now, I got it.
No one's fucking talking to you, big head bastard. Motherfucker, let that nigga talk.
My time's just as important as y'all.
No, it ain't, nigga.
What if they tell the truth? What if they say, I'm a conservative, I'm white, I love white people, I love apple pie, I love fucking my sister? What if they say that shit then, nigga?
Okay, if they say that, that means the defense lawyers, if they want to claim all this bullshit ass racism shit, like they keep saying,
there we go. It's part of census.
If you want to say that,
they do what you issue census.
Shut up,
they do what you issue census.
Shut up, nigga.
Yes, they do.
The thing about it is, y'all gonna let me goddamn finish, so I'm gonna start dropping you niggas. Now, the thing is,
ain't got no power to drop nobody.
How much money you want to bet?
I ain't betting you shit.
All right, then. Shut your pussy ass up, nigga. Let me finish my goddamn statement, and y'all can have that.
Finish what you saying, bro. Stop being distracted.
If the defense lawyers decided to keep those jurors, what does it matter?
Facts.
You can't claim foul now. You allowed these motherfuckers to do what the fuck you chose these niggas, man.
Tommy, the entire appeal is about changing the judge because they believe it's conflict of interest because he's cool with the dad pictures and they want to change. That's what it's not about anything of the case. The entire appeal is to get a new jury selection and to get a new judge. Why are they doing that?
Because if you're telling me that they did this whole case just to get an appeal, that's the dumbest shit I've ever fucking heard in my life. Again, the fucking lawyers botched this shit. Maybe they should have spent some money on the motherfucking lawyers because they motherfucking literally,
we're fighting for an appeal before we fight for to get it dismissed or to find you.
Shut up, nigga. They literally motherfucking.
No. The appeal means Plan A didn't work. Plan B is the appeal. That means we had a Plan A.
I know what the fucking appeal means, nigga.
Like, what are you doing?
The point is,
LA,
planned on having an appeal.
LA, get your boy.
If you plan on saying that they just they planned to just do the appeal, that means that they didn't have a fucking case to begin with, and then they got to figure out with this case of what went wrong that they need to fucking grant an appeal. I'm not motherfucking done talking, you big-headed bastard.
I never said they planned for an appeal. I said they planned for Plan A to get it either thrown out, the lessest probation, something that didn't work.
So since plan A didn't work, they have to resort to plan B, which is to appeal.
Wait. You know when it goes to trial. You know when it goes to trial, the dismissal didn't work. The probation didn't work. What the fuck are you talking about? Now, I thought they was going to be more lenient. Wait. I thought that they were.
What is he doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
What do you mean? What the fuck am I doing? I can speak like I want to, motherfuckers. Y'all don't just tell me what I'm gonna say, nigga. What the fuck is wrong with y'all?
No, I'm saying what are we doing as far as Tommy? Think about this shit. I'm saying point blank period. Nobody goes into if they take it to trial, they're taking it to trial and they're going to blast all guns they got firing. If they got bigger cannons on the prosecution. If they got bigger cannons on the prosecution, but they went in fighting, what are we talking about, bro? Stop.
This is dumb as hell, bro. All the fucking time lawyers go into cases thinking that they will fucking lose, bro.
Oh yeah. Well, if that's the case, then what the fuck is it? What the hell you had to plead guilty for? I mean, plead innocent for?
Because nigga, you still taking a chance. It's a jury.
When you playing
it out, nigga. It's just a script. You just playing it out.
Nigga, you selected that fucking jury.
Bro, no the fuck you don't. You're not the only one who did a selection.
Are you fucking stupid?
Right. So I'm gonna make sure since you always talking about betting. So what you're saying right now is that if we look it up, the defense is the only person who gets a say in who the jurors are.
I didn't say that. I said they both had to say, but listen, motherfucker, if one decided they don't want to fucking be there, they don't like that jury, they cannot select it.
And you will be
they don't just go with the prosecutor says, nigga.
And you will be there all fucking day. You only get so many times to say no.
That's not true.
That is
true. They can do jury selection for a week.
Let me go and prove him wrong.
They can do jury. Hold on. They can do jury selection for multiple days, sir.
Absolutely.
Do you know that fucking OJ fucking jury selection took goddamn 2 weeks?
No, bro, hold on. So wait, you just said they could do it. Hold on, LA. You just said they could do it for multiple days, so they can't do it for multiple weeks.
Yes, but that's not what you just said. You said it.
Wait. Let's run it down. So they could do it for multiple weeks. Cool. Can they do it for multiple months?
It don't take that long.
Why not?
Because they only have so many juries they can actually choose from. What they gonna keep calling them in? They only got a certain amount that they call.
And I just said you only gonna get to say no so many fucking times. I just said that.
I get that, but I get that.
Oh, well, your motherfuckers trying to make it seem like I'm crazy. I just said that.
No, the part that I disagree with was you said, "Oh, it could take all day. They'll be there all day," and I'm telling you, they do be there all day.
I said these were my exact words. We can rewind the tape. You only get to say no so many times.
What did you say after that? You said it would take all day.
Because you jumped in like that ain't true.
You want to bet? You want to bet $5?
Yes, nigga, yes.
All right, rewind that back. I bet you $5. You said it would take all day.
Please do.
Time. Can you rewind it back, sir?
Because you the closest thing to this Sean Coon ass nigga I'm gonna get tonight.
That's
man, shut your punk ass up, nigga.
That's cool.
And shut your ass up too. Oh, I forgot. No. I'm sorry, Ellie. I'll take that back. This nigga is the closest thing to Sean Coon I'm gonna get tonight.
Who is Sean Coon? Who that nigga is?
The motherfucker who was the lawyer for Rick Child.
Oh, well, and listen, I'm telling you right now, that motherfucker was gangster, nigga. He got that old Asian nigga off. Nigga, what we doing?
He ain't do shit. That shit was rigged from the word go.
Okay, how was it rigged?
Bitch ass nigga, when he was asked directly, well, you know, there's a lot of things, COVID and all this other shit, but I really can't tell you why it took 3 years. We know, bitch.
We'll hit
this
the
shit
space.
happened in 2023, dumbass fucker. Get your dumb ass up.
That's not allowed in trial, so that's the problem.
All right,
that wasn't allowed.
That's why I need to go back
3 fucking years for this cut and dry ass shit. You chase the nigga.
Here go OG pulling up the candid camera. Candid camera.
Are you fucking stupid?
Right. So I'm gonna make sure since you always talking about betting. So what you're saying right now is that if we look it up, the defense is the only person who gets a say.
Do I need to go back farther than that?
No, right there. It's fine. Right
keep
there.
Keep going.
In who the jurors are.
I didn't say that. I said they both had to say. But listen, motherfucker, if one decided they don't want to fucking be there, they don't like that jury, they cannot select it.
And you will be
They
there
don't
all
just go with the
fucking day.
prosecutor says, nigga.
What you just
And
said?
you will be there all fucking day. You only get so
Whoa,
many
whoa,
times.
whoa,
to say
whoa,
no.
whoa, whoa,
That's
whoa.
not true.
No, ain't no whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm just now saying what I said.
You
Hey,
literally
relax.
just
Let me go
Dennis,
over
you
it. Wait.
can do
Hold
hold
on. We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Dennis, you just
We
said
can, we
that.
can keep letting it play so you can hear yourself say, what did you say after that?
Oh, whoa, Beans. The part that you said you never said was that they would be there all day. Did you not say that? Yes or no?
I said I didn't say that after that. I didn't remember if I said it before it, but I know I ain't said it after it.
All right, cool. I was just talking about that one part. Of course, I was saying it after you said it because that's when I fucking heard it. What are you talking
No, I
about?
didn't. I know I didn't say it after that, but I didn't realize I had said it before that.
Bitch, give me my money. You did all this shit,
I ain't
motherfucker.
giving you shit, nigga. I said I didn't fucking say it after that. If he press play right now, you're not gonna hear me say that shit.
Yo, that is crazy.
This nigga literally said, "What did you say after that?" I said nothing, cause you came right in behind me saying that ain't true. If he press play now, you're gonna hear exactly that. So neither one of us was technically wrong. No, you were wrong, cause you said I said it after, and I didn't.
You said you never said those words.
Well, we both was wrong. Draw then, nigga. Draw. Hey, Uncle T, do you see this shit? I'm starting to lose, bro.
Hey, nah, hold on. Beans. Beans. Is it true? This is your first stalemate? It's a stalemate this time?
Hell no.
Then they got to take it.
I'm starting to get bad at this shit, bro. I didn't even remember saying it at all, but I knew I didn't say it afterwards because he interjected right after I said it. That's why I was adamant about that.
Listen, man, you know I don't miss too much, man. I hear everything.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm not betting no more. Fuck y'all. Don't even ask.
I'm just saying.
That almost cost me $5. If he hadn't made the mistake of saying after, I'll have to say $5 right now, nigga. My lights will be off. Fucking with y'all. I ain't doing this shit no more. Don't even ask.
Please say fuck with y'all.
You know the crazy part about that, Beans, when I heard people say that, they just let me know you got a pocket full of money that you can lose. Nigga, if you say I need $5 and my lights will be off, so that just means that you dipping into your light fund that you already got.
Listen,
I
that
need
would have been too
hit
expensive.
you over the cash out, man.
I just would have said
that light
$1.
money. Yeah, that light money, bro. You don't need no lights. You got candles.
Nigga, your boy bitch ass Trump just changed the whole game up, nigga. I need that, nigga. That nigga, they cut my motherfucking my resources, nigga. I'm struggling. I'm about to start selling feet pics around this bitch in a minute. So, but here's the point, though, LA. What my point originally still stands, though, is that you only get so many times to say no. To your point is because you only got so many to pick from. But that's my point. You can't say no to everybody. Shit, you gonna have to say yeah to some motherfucking body. So I mean, if they going about it that route, saying yo, we want to get some new, jurors, new judge, whatever, man, good for them. I'm glad they got a strategy. They probably knew this shit was rigged from the word go. The fact that this nigga was charged with murder let you know it was rigged.
But you thought he should have been charged with?
Go. I'm sorry to say what?
What you think he should have been charged with? Manslaughter.
Absolutely, and I think it should have been involuntarily. No, damn well that boy wasn't trying to kill him. Get the fuck out of here, man.
He literally was, but it's okay. You can say he wasn't, but what is the knife used for again? What's the knife used for again?
Peeling apples.
Okay, cool. What is knife used for again? What's it used for?
Opening beer bottles.
Just tell me literally what you do with a knife. What is the main purpose of a knife?
I do wood carvings. I actually do wood carvings. I do sculpting.
It's the cut.
It's
purpose of
the
knife.
cut. All right. So you knew when you got that motherfucker up and you chopped some shit, you knew you was gonna cut something. Shut up. Shave, cut, whatever you want to call it, the same goddamn thing. So you knew when you picked that knife up, the intentions of it was to cut something. What happens when you cut shit? Huh?
Right.
Huh?
What percent of people
You get a good shape.
Hold on. What percent of people who get cut die?
That is not that doesn't matter.
Exactly. See what
That
I mean?
doesn't matter
You get it now,
because we
Smitty?
know what the intent was. If the motherfucker was to die, it was because that nigga intended for that nigga to die. It's
get it now?
okay. We just know what happens when you cut a nigga. Stop playing like y'all. This is what I hate. Y'all niggas over here love these niggas so much that they don't have no affiliation to none of this. These niggas could have got a better fucking lawyer. They got over 600K, and these niggas didn't even get a lawyer. Get the fuck out of here.
So you see that, Smitty? This is what I'm saying. But I'm so glad I had an opportunity to meet his dad and his mom on this panel because I know it ain't their fault, right? They went out of their way.
You ain't been here the last goddamn 4 days. It is their fault. All they niggas do when I came down here is argue. They just got done arguing 4 minutes ago, and I wasn't involved. So fuck you, nigga.
Absolutely. And this nigga, after meeting them, I realized they tried to get this nigga everything. They tried to get him political awareness. They tried to give him religion. They tried to give him food. They tried to get this nigga air and water. They tried to give him everything. And what did he do? He still chose to become a douchebag. So that's on him, right? That's on him growing up in his mind.
The only douchebag is you because you more conservative than I am, nigga.
Now telling you that even though less than 7% of stabbings end in death, right?
No one cares. The intent was to stab a motherfucker. What do you do? Don't you cause bodily harm when you stab somebody? Yes or no?
The crazy part.
Do you cause bodily harm when you stab someone? Yes or no?
It's the same nigga right here, right?
Do you cause bodily harm when you stab a nigga? Yes or no?
Can't prove it. But if the motherfucker was reversed, he'd be like, yo, the kid literally asked, was he gonna make it? Is he gonna be okay? The kid
I wouldn't care. No, y'all niggas would be like that. Don't put them feelings on me like you got feelings. Hey, my feelings are dead, nigga. My feelings are dead like that. Them feelings go to you, nigga. You will be worried about that, not me.
You see? So that's my point. That's why I said you could put 12 motherfucking niggas. As long as them niggas came from the South, you're gonna get the same result. You're gonna get the same result.
Shut up, nigga. And answer the question, nigga. Answer the motherfucking question, nigga.
What question? I couldn't hear you over you being disrespectfully rude.
No one cares about you. You know I'm a disrespectful nigga just like you are, nigga. So answer the motherfucking question, nigga. When you stab a nigga, do you create bodily harm? Yes or no, motherfucker?
Yes. What does that have to do with it?
Then there you go. So you knew when you put that knife to skin, you knew what you was gonna do. Save the bullshit. Right. You ain't decided if a nigga died or not. That's God's job.
What does bodily harm have to do with death?
Said that's God's job. It ain't none of ours. You just stabbed a nigga. God gonna decide if he live or die.
Right. So that means he didn't intend to kill him. Thank you. Checkmate.
That meant his intent was to kill him.
Did you see that, Smitty? Did you see how God worked that out for me? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it didn't work it out for you.
Wow.
He made you checkmate yourself for me.
No, God is the one who said whether he died. Like I said, God's the one who decides if he dies or not. Your intent when you stabbed the motherfucker was to create bodily harm. Was you knew that once you stab a motherfucker, the motherfucker could die. Yes or no? Yes or no? Answer your question.
Absolutely. I got stabbed. I didn't die.
Then shut the fuck up then.
I got stabbed. I didn't die.
I mean, I got stabbed too, and I ain't dead, but niggas stabbed me in the stomach.
You said, but a nigga stabbed me in the stomach. What's the probability that somebody on this panel can and stab somebody and induce them same type of inflictions that he did to Austin? What do you think that is for us on the panel?
Unlikely, because everybody up here old and fat.
Wow.
Okay, Smitty, you the one healthy nigga, but fuck you. The other niggas is old and fat. So
yeah, like come on, bro.
Sir, I'm not fat.
You're an outlier, nigga.
I'm not fat.
John, you still walk
I
around.
am the fittest nigga on this panel. What do you mean? I am the fittest nigga on this panel.
You take them 3 cornrows off the top of your head.
You gotta stop. You gotta stop, baby. You gotta stop.
I am the fittest nigga.
Bro, you one of the oldest niggas up here.
Your name is Lord ADS. The ADS stands for all them stretch marks. Shut your fat ass up, nigga.
B, don't cook your
Well,
ass.
if he
nigga.
has
You know
stretch
you know
marks,
what
that
you're
means he
doing.
was once fat and got skinny, sir. That's when
I
you get
weigh a
most stretch
buck
marks.
95.
See what I mean? Do you hear, Smitty? Did you
I
hear?
bench 215.
I'm right
and I
here,
run
bro.
3
That nigga
miles
literally
a
just said if
day.
you
Damn.
got stretch marks, it means you was once fat and got small. That's your man's in them right there.
I run 3 miles a day. I bench 215.
First of all, I don't even talk about stretch marks with men. That's like a woman's. I don't know. Whatever.
Well, you know you and Beans is gay. It's okay.
Yeah, I hear you. You can say what you want, nigga. You niggas know my facts. I know my
And I got way more muscle than I do fat. I don't know what
Tommy
we're doing.
talking all that shit.
Okay,
Niggas know my
you still
facts.
fat. Shit don't mean
No,
nothing.
sir, I'm not fat.
Check
I
out
used
the
to have more
Deliveroo.
muscle than fat
Check out the
too,
order
and I got old.
times within the first 48 hours.
Trying
Check
to
out
choke
the
slam
Yeah.
everybody.
Deliveroo 5 times in the
But
same
you way
48
older than
hours.
me though,
Check
Beans.
all that out.
That's fine.
Bruh, it's real simple.
Yeah.
If
And
we
Lee,
did the,
we
if
outside
hold on,
every day, nigga. Still ain't
if
stopped
we
moving.
did a back of the arm
every
pinch,
day.
Okay.
if we
Okay,
did
all
that
right,
back of
whatever.
the bicep pinch, the back of the bicep pinch.
Y'all got it. I'm the only fat one. Fine. And
John,
this
I'm just
You
saying.
know the way he breathes? John ain't skinny.
No, if-
That motherfucker
we
breathe.
seen that nigga when that nigga house was on fire. We seen that the two things that nigga grabbed was the toaster and the microwave. So goddamn it, we know that nigga fat. Okay. So maybe John ain't fat. Maybe OG ain't fat. Lord ADS ain't fat. Motherfucker Smitty skinnier than a goddamn number 2 pencil.
No,
LA,
I'm
I know
not.
this nigga done got fat. He done
I'm
moved
cut.
to a whole other
I'm
country.
Bruce Lee.
He ain't never on camera no more.
I'm cut.
He said
I'm
that
cut.
nigga
I'm
ain't
like
fat
the
because
Bruce
he
Lee
moved to
bill,
another
bro.
country.
Yeah, he moved to another country and ain't never on cam no more.
I'm skinny as hell.
Hey, LA, I'm fat like the same way you 6 feet tall.
Hey, my dad was a hall monitor, nigga. This shit is so wild. Oh, my bad. He was
Exactly.
patrol boy. Doing the fake ass cop in school.
He did something constructive with his life, unlike you.
Shut up,
You know,
gay
and
ass
I'm gonna
nigga.
say
No one
this
talking
too.
to you.
Look. I just want to throw this out there too. I'm going to throw this out there for all of my high metabolismers. Okay, I'm sick of you niggas who get older and blow the fuck up, and you mad at me because I still look like when we was in high school, nigga. Stop being mad at me because I still got the same figure from when I was 19 and I'm 43. Thank you for the compliment.
I have never
with your
heard a
fat
man
ass. All of
say
you fat
about
fuckers. All of you
figure.
fat fuckers.
Figure, nigga. What do you mean figure? Nigga, you supposed to be a man. You supposed to be muscular.
Hey, ADS, you know you from ADS. You know you from Atlanta, right? You know you like men to say figures.
Come on now.
That is kind of sweet to say, man. His girl is figure. That's kind of sweet.
We're gonna go with that gay shit again.
That nigga sweet over here. That nigga said his girl is figure.
Listen. When y'all have a high school, when y'all got y'all high school reunions and shit, y'all be having to do all kinds of work. All I gotta do is buy a suit. That's it. I don't have to do too much. All I gotta do is show up. I ain't gotta do all of this extra like, oh shit, you know, the homecoming, 40-year anniversary is in a month. Now I ain't gotta change shit. I'm that nigga who can eat a whole 12 cheesesteak and y'all be wondering where the hell does it go? Stop being mad at me because I got a high metabolism and I heal good and I'm fucking Wolverine in this bitch and I can keep my looks. Stop playing with me. I'm gonna flex on you niggas if you wanna pop your shit. I'm gonna pop mine too, nigga. I digress. My mic is muted.
Look at this. This nigga mad. What you mad? Tell him why you mad, son.
Is he from Atlanta too?
I'm mad because I'm 43 with a full head of hair and I don't have to use gray dye to this day. That's right. Full head of hair and I
gray
still
dye, nigga. I just accept. Hey, you know what's funny? You know what's funny? That just means I'm better than you, nigga. That means I'm better than you, niggas, man.
I don't want to hear that. Anyway, go get you some Just for Men. And then
I ain't got to dye my shit for nothing. I told you that means I'm wiser than all you stupid niggas. Except for OG. Fuck the rest of y'all. OG is my nigga.
He dear to your heart.
Yeah, man. Man, y'all niggas step
I
out.
had somebody who always agreed with me and let me say dumb shit unchecked. They be my best friend too.
Boy, this nigga Beans ain't shit.
Hey, Bean, you can't even check me, nigga. What you think another nigga gonna check me? You can shut your old gay ass up. I told you it was gay. You always want someone to be on your side, nigga. Gay ass nigga.
This nigga is crazy, bro. All right, y'all. I guess I ain't entertaining enough. My goddamn Cash App ain't ringing. Let me see. I got one more. I guess we get it in here.
What y'all want from us?
Yeah, usually I just bring some type of entertainment. The nigga send me something, bro. I can't even get a sponsor of the show for $25.
Oh shit.
Nobody don't want to be a head nigga in charge over here. You get 45 minutes, bro, to do what the fuck you want to do. You get to drop me. You get to, you know what I'm saying? Change the subject, change the topic. You ain't got to listen to the bullshit I'm going to talk about. You know, you get. I mean, I kind of let everybody go. I think I need to be more strict over there and start being like, hey, man, let that nigga talk and muting people and shit. Because I think I be letting niggas just get away with murder over here. I didn't let everybody say anything they wanted to say today. Didn't say nothing. I've been laughing, too. Y'all hilarious as shit.
Yeah.
But, you know, I could have kept this show, but I think I got to get rid of it. But fuck it. I'm going to go and take a chance and keep it because I like you retarded some bitches. And, you know, we're going to continue. So fuck it. We're going to go over to our boy, Sharon. And I want to see what you guys thoughts is since we all up here talking about this. And they kind of in the same area that we in. Don't get triggered. Just listen.
Oh shit.
That's funny, OG.
A lot of people disagreed. You could have found 12 more people that said no, that's ridiculous.
Right. There's 12 reasonable.
Let me read this.
In Carmelo Anthony's case, there's 12 reasonable.
Let me read this. Raheem.
Yeah, we're going to get you past your Raheem.
Any reasonable person would have said, yeah, he responded
Yeah, but
the right way.
obviously what's reasonable is again up to people's opinion. There's no one reasonable. It's up to people's opinion, as Diva gave the example earlier, Daniel Penny. So
Yeah,
12 people decided that was reasonable for him to choke the man to death. Well, I'm sure a lot of people disagreed. You could have found 12 more people that said, no, that's ridiculous.
Right. There's 12 reasonable.
Let me read this.
In Carmelo Anthony's case, there's 12 reasonable.
Let me read this. Raheem Ali, 206, aka Happy Man, with the $5. Death before dishonor, cuzzo. Don't forget our code. Wake up and lead, killer. And also, we on Lot Nation with the $5. Brownsville, you know what you're telling black people is every time a white man says jump, you say ha ha in that situation.
I don't understand why. And this is my problem, man. Like, we gotta get out of this idea that we can't just take a loss, right?
Like to those biggies.
I tell my son,
This nigga talking.
sometimes the most difficult
To those
thing to
biggies
do
over
is
there.
get away from a situation that
Yeah,
you know
wrong
you
with them
can win,
things.
right? If you know, okay, you good with your hands.
Only you can reach 'em.
And you have the ability to really do some damage. Have enough discipline to
Kind of
just
back
walk
to your
away,
fake leg, right?
right? Have enough discipline to show some grace, show some mercy. But black people, for some strange reason, it's almost like we promote this idea that we always have something to prove. And when we have that mentality, we're leading our young people astray.
Why the fuck
right?
we listen to this dude?
Because it's okay to walk away and let them have the glory of forcing you
But
out
don't
of
get
the
triggered,
tent in
nigga.
that
Just
moment.
listen, bro.
Right? What did you really lose? You lost because you walked away, but what did you really lose?
Yeah, nigga, what did you lose?
Yeah, but you're only saying that because you're black. White people don't have to think like that. White
You
people
tell him,
have
dude.
I'm sorry, mind frame of walking on eggshells around us, because like Diva said, you're basically saying the white people don't
You
have
don't
to
walk
walk on
around
eggshells.
eggshells, girl.
People like yourself
You tell them
are
bitches, you
going
ain't walking
to
around
make
nowhere.
sure that they're comfortable in their bullying and attacks, because they know that you're teaching your kid to
You think she got big nipples over there?
obey them.
I'm teaching my kid the
One
same
big
way
breast.
Tupac rap is how to be black.
This is
in a
why
white
women should
man's
stay
world.
calm down while speaking
But Brownsville,
information.
what you're telling
Go
what you're
listen,
telling
go
me,
listen to that song. Go listen
All
to
right.
that song. So you
Brownsville,
can understand.
what you're
Yes, there
Brownsville,
are
what you're
two
telling
different
us.
standards. Hold on. We're not gonna, mince
I
words
realize
here.
I do not miss this nigga's voice.
Is it
at all.
wrong? Yes, it's wrong.
What you mean? No, y'all know y'all niggas like when Brownsville be yelling, sir. Yeah, that's when he getting his point through. He's talking that real talk, so that Brooklyn talk.
I ain't gonna lie, that was some funny shit. I'm sorry, that was funny.
That's how it sound, don't it? I mean, ain't this New York all day, Brooklyn all day? Ain't this what it sound like when them niggas get amplified?
That nigga
I
cannot
mean,
sound like
Fish,
that.
blue
real
fish, knick-knack, patty
Get
whack.
it, man. Yeah, I'm just asking. I mean, ain't this the way that y'all talk? Up northern people?
I don't know what the fuck you talking about, but I hate this nigga's voice, bro.
I ain't heard no bitch ass.
You're not gonna understand that, and I gotta
Now, for the record, Maryland is technically the first down south state. We are below the Mason-Dixon line, so I don't qualify either. OG, okay. When I go down south, y'all call us up north. I go up north, they call me down south. But anyway, we like the unicorn. Rock out.
But it's true. There's two different standards, right? A white father would never have to tell his white son how to behave if he stopped by the police in a vehicle. But I had to have that conversation when I bought my son a car. I had to have that conversation. My son drives. And I had to tell him, listen, if you get stopped by
Can y'all pause for a second? I gotta ask a question.
Oh wait,
thank God.
Is he making an argument that white people don't walk away from some of their family members?
Bruh, the whole going to the store.
The only ones to do that is black people.
Bruh, the whole going to the store for cigarettes and never coming back, that's from white families, not us. That's not our story. That's not how that went with us. It might have been something different, but it wasn't a going to the store for cigarettes.
But he ain't even talking about that. He talking about just the whole thing of when you get in the car, make sure you driving 10 to 12. When they pull over, make sure you got your hands on the steering wheel. Don't be fidgeting and all this stuff. He's saying the talk that he had to have with his son. He had to have that. He don't believe that white folks got to have that talk.
But that's what I'm saying though. But white people had that talk with their kids too.
When they teach them how to wait, hold on, John. Do you think they have it with their children as much, considering they don't go through that as much as us? I think that's more emphasized on our side, considering circumstantial. Things that
okay, so now you bring it up a how much question. I'm saying the point I'm making.
I'm dead on that though. I don't. Does it happen ever? Yes, maybe it does happen.
No, your example.
Go through that to the point where they even think that that's a conversation to have. Is my point. I could be wrong, but in my guess, they don't even think to have that conversation because they don't go through what we go through. It's not.
I think all people teach their kids how to drive and how to interact, how to not to break the law. I think all parents do.
We're talking specifically the interaction with police. And
you tell me all parents do that?
The interactions that we see.
No, what I'm saying, I'm not saying it's race. What I'm saying, LA is not race specific. I think it's people who are active parents.
I'm saying it.
And I'm saying it's not. And I'm saying it's not because. Okay, and I'm saying. Okay, what I'm saying to you, I think all parents of all races, I think parents of all races teach their kids how to respect the law while they're driving or any other situation.
Do you think most white parents are teaching their kids?
I didn't ask about most.
No,
I wasn't my question is my statement. I don't have to think about this one. I'm not talking about most. Stop changing. Stop changing what I'm saying. Stop changing my point. Stop strawmanning my point. Stop strawmanning my point. Stop strawmanning my point. Stop strawmanning my point. I don't care about you strawmanning my point.
You mean
You mean stop destroying the narrative I'm trying to bring about this bitch?
You're strawmanning my argument. That's not what I'm doing. I'm not talking about most.
I don't see most young youth of white responding when they get pulled over how ours do.
This is why we go to jail because we don't. This is why we go to jail because we don't listen. This right here.
No, I read you all that bull jabber jibber jabber and that jibber jabber. I wasn't flattered. It doesn't matter. Don't try to twist and misconstrue your words now.
All right, let John go. Let John get them. Y'all can vote on Bing. You can get in there after these two niggas. But y'all gotta let each other. We could have been done with this. John was just trying to finish off. Let him finish off.
John holding it up with some stupid shit.
I know. Whatever you believe it is, bro. Let him get it out. Then say what you're gonna say so we can get Bings.
All right. Go ahead.
We was doing good there. We fell off now.
I mean, no. John started it. I'm pointing fingers.
No, I was trying to ask the question. You would never get. I was asking a question. You would never get the question off. God dang it!
Say what you gotta say. Go ahead, John. I'm listening, bro. Say what you gotta say.
No, you're not listening. Go on. Go on with the show.
So is it my turn? Is it my turn then? So since you don't got nothing to say, because I hate when people do that.
God,
they swear they got something to say. Then when you tell them to talk, they like, nah, I ain't got nothing to say. I hate that shit.
I spent 10 minutes. I spent 10 minutes. arguing over your stupid interruption.
You're doing it. Get to your point. Damn.
I can't deal with stupid people. I really can't. I can't deal with stupid people.
John, do you remember what you was gonna say? Or you want to say what you was gonna say?
So the point. There you go again. Stop talking so much. Shut up and listen. Dang it. So the point I was making was the question I was asking was: is he making an argument that black people have to talk to their kids, and white people don't? And my point is, most parents who care about their kids teach their kids how to respect the law so they don't go to jail when they have to interact with the cops, or how not to get shot when they interact with the cops. I think most parents who care about their kids are going to teach them how to respond in society. Now, the point that somebody tried to make, the point that while he was interrupting was, do it happen to them more or do it happen to us more? I wasn't asking a more question. I was asking, do most parents, do parents of all races teach their kids how to respond to the law? That's a different question.
John, yeah, listen, I'm saying it. Yes, I'm sure they do, but the spill, how we give our kids the spill on when they leave out with them kids when they first get their license, I don't think it's the same spill as, Chad and his dad. I don't think it's the same. I believe it's extremely different. I do believe that.
You believe that? Okay, you believe that. What facts you have to back it up?
The same talk.
What you said you believe? What facts you have to back it up?
I literally grew up in a mixed neighborhood. When I grew up in Beltsville, Maryland, it was literally like a half and half. I have endless. I'm talking about homies of mine. I was on basketball, football.
So in other words, you have no facts. In other words, you have no facts.
Our families were in. Listen, I'm talking about campfires. I'm actually talking to my white boys that I chill with, that I know. I'm telling you, I see they raise. Even now, how I see they raise their kids. No, it's not the same talk. They actually don't. They actually don't have the same talk. Now, once again, I'm going to say this again. It's anecdotal. That is my personal experience from what I have seen in my 43 years of living, going on 44. No, bro, it's a different type of talk. You still strawmanning my point.
So you answer my question. So you answer my question. No.
Force me to agree.
No. I'm not trying. No. My only question was, and you answered my question. Do white people talk to their kids?
My mic is muted. I said what I had to say, sir.
So my question was, and you answered it with a yes. Most people talk to their kids about how to deal with the cops. That was the question I asked, and you said yes to the question.
Listen to you leaving out the main key part. I said, but it is significantly. No, I know. God damn it, he's fucking up my narrative.
No, I'm not even okay about your narrative.
Stop leaving out what it is. I just said. Yes, it's significantly different though, dog. We don't have the same talk. It's not the same. Which because it's so different, I don't categorize them as the same. Stop it.
I didn't ask about. I asked nothing about the same. The only question I asked was, literally, the question I asked was, do people of other races, do people of other races talk to their kids about how to deal with the cops? And you asked the question. You asked the question. What he asked? Thank you.
Leaving out the main part.
I'm not leaving out nothing. I'm not leaving out nothing. I'm only addressing the part that deals with the question that I asked. Do you not understand that? Do you not understand that? Do you understand? Do you not understand?
The same type of talks.
God dang it. Hold on.
That us as black families have on a typical average, and the result
if you want to bring up a different question,
respond on average. Look at how we'll take a fucking tail light and turn it into 4 fucking felonies.
If you want to bring up a different comment, a different question, you're free to do so. But you answered the question that I asked. Now the details you gave wasn't to the question that I asked. It was on a different subject. If you want to talk about a different subject, then go ahead.
Checkmate with a camel clutch.
Yeah, cool. Take the checkmate. That's what you call it. Take it.
He was wrong anyway, though. So it don't matter.
Nigga, say what you gotta say with your chest.
I've already said it.
I'm talking to Beans.
No, you was wrong.
Elaborate.
It wouldn't make sense to think about it like this. So I know John got kids. I got kids. I know Uncle T got kids.
I'm a father. Mine's 18.
You got a kid. No Lord ADS got a kid because he work out. So we know he got a kid.
Just graduated 3 weeks ago from IU University.
That's what's up. I'm so glad
to stay focused. I want Beans to stay focused. What are you saying, Beans?
I'm not gonna lose focus if you stop talking. I'm glad that your child graduated from an uncredited university. OG, you got kids?
No, sir.
This nigga.
Okay, cool. So here we go. The reason why I'm saying that is because I want to know, did anybody have the AIDS talk with their kid? Yes or no? And I'm going to start by saying no.
No, I didn't. My parents didn't even talk to me about AIDS or sex. They didn't talk to me about sex or AIDS. I had to learn that out on the streets and school.
Okay, cool. Lord ADS?
No.
Lord ADS, did you have the AIDS talk with your kid?
Yeah, STI talk, infectious disease,
okay.
And I actually went to a class with him. So just to make sure,
LA, you ain't got no kids, do you?
No, nope.
Dang,
None of
what about your parents? Did your parents have the AIDS talk with you?
AIDS?
Yeah.
No, they knew I was fucking wrong anyway. They ain't worried about that.
Wait a minute. That was the what? They knew.
Come on, man. You said you were fucking around. Get distracted, but you won't let me get through my example.
Go ahead.
OG, did your parents have the AIDS talk with you?
No, fam.
Okay, so this the reason why I'm using this as an example, right? Is because none of us on this panel probably know anybody personally that had AIDS, right? And because it wasn't something that affected us per se, we didn't really talk about it.
No, I would really fucking talk about it.
Okay. So how does that make me wrong? How the hell did that make me wrong, then, Beans?
Because
now make
I'm
the
saying
connection.
you wrong because OG. I'm saying you wrong, not OG. I'm sorry. I'm saying you wrong because John said, I didn't hear you say it, but John said that you answered his question by saying yes. Most parents have that conversation with their kids. I don't think they do. Right?
No, Beans. I said specifically to him, I said, we do not, as black families, do not have the same, the spill that we give our kids. When your child turns whatever age, 18, you give them the keys for the first time, you got all the insurance and the car's good, and you give them the keys. We don't give them the same spill that I believe the typical white family gives their kids. Do they talk about it with them? Yes, but I don't think it's the same way. And how do I know this? Because of the results of how I see majority of our youth respond when they get pulled over via taking something something like a tail light or a small traffic ticket into 4 felonies because you keep screaming, talking about some, y'all gonna kill me, y'all gonna kill me. Like we be saying we be going off the Richter scale just from being pulled over. I don't need to answer none of your questions. Like what we do is a different spill. And I believe that generally we are the ones who give our kids more of a fearful spill when it comes to encountering the police because of possible experiences. And if anybody disagree with that, I don't give a shit. That's what I stand on. I digress. My mic is muted.
You could have just said that we give them a fearful spill. But that's the point though, right? Is that I don't think Asian people, more specifically, small hat people, more specifically, right? Any of those demographics is having that kind of conversation. They're not talking about, oh man, you need to be worrying to the point that Smitty making right now. They're not having that fear conversation with their kids because shit don't happen to them enough.
Thank you. That's exactly what thank you, Beans. Let me shut up. Thank you, bro.
Beans. The problem with the disagreement I have with what you're saying though is, I think the conversation that most people have is the value question, right? What do you value? And your values take care of a lot of things, a lot of conversations. Because I can tell you right now, with my kids, when they go through all the police shooting type stuff, my conversation didn't change what I told my kids before. It didn't change because the value talk was always had in my house. This is what because these are our principles. This is what we value. This is what we do, and this is what we don't do. So anytime something comes up, guess what don't have to happen? The conversation does have to be directed towards this one thing that a small segment of the population that rarely exists that's barely happening. It's not going to happen to you because, well, it's a small percentage that it can happen to you.
No, John, can you concede? I don't understand. All right, so first of all, let me just ask you this to break this down, bro. Do you agree that do you believe the average black young brother and sister experience, no matter where they are from suburb to city, is the same as the typical white young boy and girl? Do you believe the experience, just overall, just the experience? I don't mean good or bad, just the experience of them growing up. Do you believe that it's the same?
I'm saying yes, it's the same, but I'm saying yes, but not based on race, based on values and principles, which is my whole argument. You're making it about race, and I'm not making. Hold on, let me ask you a question. I'm giving you context to the question. You're making it about race. I'm making it about values and principles. I think all kids who are raised with the same value and principles have similar outcomes. Can there be various differences? Yes.
That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about I'm not talking about how they're raised. When they step outside their door and they are from underneath mom and dad's covenant, when they go out and they're just out and about, riding the bus, going to the mall, going to the movies, hanging with friends and everything else, do you think that their social experiences are the same?
It can't be the same. Well, to answer that question, it can't be exactly the same. No, it's not going to be exactly. It's not going. So hold on.
What I'm saying, John, is this. What I'm saying specifically, my brother, is this.
I'm answering the question. You don't even.
Go ahead.
God dang it, boy! You.
Go ahead, bro. It's not the same. What?
No one experiences is going. Your experience and my experience not going to be exactly the same. Not going to be the same.
Mm-hmm. So my point
again. The thing. Hold on. I'm answering the question. Let me talk.
What I'm saying, no, because I'm asking you something. So I'm trying.
Yeah, you asking. I'm disagreeing with you. I'm disagreeing with you.
So let me finish. No. So let me finish this last part. So my point is no, because you just said that yes, it's going to be the experiences period are going to be different, and just like how Bean said. 9 times out of 10, the Asians and they're not having that type of talk. Why? Because like their parents didn't probably have the experiences that our parents had. So they're going to have a different what they do, even in nature, whatever certain animals, the parents will pass down like, no, we don't go over. This is how we hunt. This is how we do this. And it's a strategic way in which they do it. Us as humans do the same thing, bro. when we realize certain threats or dangers, or if we see it that way, then we're going to give our children different information.
So basically what you're saying is you live off of fear.
No, I'm telling you that's why the majority of I make sure I don't teach my child that. For the record, what I'm saying is that's why majority of our kids respond the way they do when pulled over or having just a minor of interactions with the law enforcement or anybody of authority, even teachers. Yes, I'm saying it. That is what that is the result of that. Other cultures generally, unless they're just spoiled effing brats and they just like my mommy and daddy's money, you pay for everything, that's different. That's a whole different headspace. But I'm talking about the fear factor. I don't see too many videos of white boys being pulled over. And I'm talking about unless they like dirty, they got warrants and they on the run, that's different. I'm talking about them acting towards the police how we do, like, oh my gosh, you're gonna kill me, you're gonna kill me, get away from me. I don't hear that. I don't hear it.
Okay,
like
so
I don't hear
speaking of what you spoke to.
Heard that the first time you said it, right?
So speaking of what you spoke to, when I got pulled over, I wasn't afraid I was gonna get killed. When my son got pulled over, he wasn't afraid that he was gonna get killed. When my daughter got pulled over, she wasn't afraid that she was gonna get killed. That's not something we think about.
When I was being brought up, I came up under OGs who, when we got pulled over, I wasn't taught fear. I was taught, sit there, no, sister, no, stop looking back. Stop fiddling.
Because you do.
I know what you're talking about.
What I'm saying to you is certain people who have a certain mindset, actually teach their kids to fear the police.
That's all I'm saying. I agree.
And I'm saying
other culture or race doing that more than my people. That's all I'm saying, sir.
God dang it! But the point I'm making is that's not just one race. There are certain people.
Are you serious right now?
You think only black people have people that's in the only race that have people that are afraid of the police.
The result are the endless videos of how we respond from the youth to grown ass people today when they get pulled over for minor shit. Look at the fucking endless videos of how we react and respond. Where does that reaction and response come from? For every action, let's ask a police officer on the panel. Let me ask the police officer on the panel. He's retired and let me ask. He told you he don't care. He doesn't care.
I still can ask the question. So shut up and let me ask the question. LA. When you were driving the police car with a booster seat, did you experience other races that was afraid was afraid of the cops than just blacks, or was it just only blacks?
That's kind of a loaded question, because usually when the cops coming towards somebody's car, you get, depending on who the person is, white, black, Indian, some motherfuckers just nervous. So yeah, I had all races that was nervous when you came to the car, not just black. Yeah, some blacks just didn't give a fuck. They just got pulled over. They was so used to it, or they knew they wasn't dirty. Just a little bit of everybody. That's all.
Wasn't you in DC, LA? Were you? Oh, Philly. That's right, Philly. Never mind. Okay.
So so basically your question, it wasn't just blacks.
Hold on, real quick. LA, when you was out there, the area you in, what's the main population? Was it split up or was it a predominant? And if so, what?
Predominant black.
Okay. Go ahead, John. Go ahead. I just wanted to get that real quick.
But yeah, he already answered the question. It was all races that he pulled over. That some people had fear of all races. So he already answered my question.
All right, cool. So
and follow every instruction.
Oh, we back to this nigga. Jesus Christ. Get back to John.
I'm like 90. I'm trying to figure out how to get them money.
That's what I tell
Hold on, who's talking? The video?
Black fathers have to tell their black sons that white fathers don't have to tell their white sons. Is it right? No. But it's the way that we can go home. It's true. Yes, racial injustice still exists. Racial oppression is still a thing. All things aren't created equal.
But Brownsville Metcalf.
Froze. Shadow.
Yeah. Well, go ahead. We're gonna let KT get a chance.
I don't give a fuck who you are. I'm sorry.
That's crazy.
We have no idea what you said, but we heard cuss words. Just to let you know.
No, I'm sorry. What I was saying was so you're saying that just because Metcalf was not a cop, he was a random white kid bullying on a black kid. And you're saying that that black kid should have just listened to the white boy and got up and left. And then he wouldn't have got in trouble despite the fact that he was the one being bullied. That's not okay. I can't co-sign that, bro. I understand when we're dealing with cops, but we weren't dealing with cops. We were dealing with a bully. And if you're saying that I need to tell all my black children and every black child I end up teaching that if a white person comes up and harasses you, you need to be okay with that. I'm sorry, no offense, bro, but F you. I'm not going to do that. Because I don't believe they need to be abused.
And it's not even about white or black for me, right? I work with somebody. Now listen to this. I work with somebody in my profession who recently, just a couple of years ago, he lost his teenage son to gun violence, right? Damn. Son was in high school, right? He taught his son, just like I taught my son how to fight in that boxing gym, right? A kid was caught himself trying to bully him because, sons of that cloth get bullied, right? For who their father is. You know what I'm saying? What their father does, and et cetera, right? So his son pretty much gave him a 3-4 piece, knocked him out, embarrassed him outside of the school, right? Because they were involved in a physical altercation. He didn't like it. He didn't want, he accosted his son for doing that, right? But his son was justified because they were in the mix of being bullied, and he responded physically with his hands, right? Then about 4 months later, this recently happened, just a couple of years ago. About 4 months later, the kid that his son embarrassed took his life with a gun at a public park.
I guess that's the point that we making. You asking young black kids to have a lose-lose situation, right? Let's say if he would have knocked out this young white boy and beat him up in front of his friends, it still could have been things to retaliate to make him lose his life. Like when we start talking about, I'm just saying, when we start talking about self-defense, and we start saying, hey, little black boys, you got to walk on these eggshells, it's definitely very damaging to, first of all, how they see the world, and second of all, how they're going to respond to situations. Remember, we come from a world in America where white people was doing all kinds of stuff. They was hating black people. They was doing all these crazy stuff, and people accepted it for years. I'm not saying what you're saying is wrong, Brownsville, but it's very dangerous for us to teach this and to program this into our mindset that we should not fight back.
So what are you saying? So you're saying it's dangerous to teach your children to de-escalate a situation?
It's dangerous for us to tell our kids that are being bullied by somebody else to be able, because I understand how kids think. If you let kids get away with bullying you, guess what? It come back 10 times worse. We all seen Friday. Debo was terrorizing all of them. Everybody was letting it go. Until Craig picked up that brick and knocked Debo across his head, he was going to terrorize them.
So let me ask you this, Edom Man. Let me ask you a serious question, and please give me a serious answer, right? Let's say you are an exceptional fighter, right? You're very confident in your ability to defend yourself. And let's say somebody else comes over to you and your establishment and try to bully you, right? and you choose to just de-escalate that situation and not respond with violence. Hey, am I back, Cuzzo? Am I back?
Yeah, you're back.
So let's say Eater Man, you choose to not respond with violence, right? Are you saying that you're going to feel less confident because you chose not to respond in violence and you chose to walk away or de-escalate?
No, I'm not saying that. What I'm telling you is, say if I walked away, say I got an establishment, we see extortion happening in real time in America, right? A gangster show up to somebody and they walk away and they choose the better path. You know what they do? They come back to that establishment over and over and over again, and they keep trying to extort you. That's what I'm telling you. If you understand the nature, especially of a bully, when you lay down the way that you say and just walk away, the bullying don't stop there. What they do is they say, oh, he's a punk, he's a pussy. I'm going to keep trying to extort him as much as I possibly can. We hear stories about this in the prison system. We hear stories about this, about literally companies, stores in California who got to pay gangsters just for their quote-unquote safety. I'm telling you, bullies don't think like, oh, just because you laid down that they're going to leave you alone. This is what my dad taught me.
Question honestly, right? Because
it's not gonna hurt my pride. It's not gonna hurt my pride, but I'm telling you, I'm not gonna sit around and let somebody keep coming back and bullying me.
And you added that, right? You added, what if they keep coming back? You added a whataboutism. I'm talking about a one-time situation where you choose to walk away instead of,
Cool. I'm agreeing with that. We should walk away, but I'm just telling you the mindset of bullies. Bullies don't just let stuff go just because you walked away. They say, okay, he's soft. He ain't gonna do nothing about it. I'm gonna keep doing this over and over and over again.
So do you believe that bullies reap what they sow eventually?
No.
So you don't believe that bullies eventually reap what they sow?
I'm gonna stop it right there. Do y'all believe that bullies reap what they sow? Do you think people that's out here doing people dirty, do you think they ever get that karma back on them? Your opinion, yours alone.
Yeah, it might not come in the form of fashion that they delivered it, but yeah, in some way it comes back on them. In some way, it can. Yes.
I would say that depends on how much do you believe in the old school saying of the good die young. You see? From what I know, it's usually those who do the right thing are the ones that usually get the short end of the stick. And we be wondering why the villain seems to prosper. You know? So, I don't know. Like, I don't understand your answer to the question, though. Basically, when they say the good die young, does the bully get, as in, like, let's say the bully being the bad guy, does that bad guy get what they always deserve? I've heard many stories of the villain living all the way into their 90 something, whatever. Now, what happens in the afterlife when you're talking about that? We're talking about here. So I would say I don't believe that's always the case. That's why I made the connection of the good die young.
The good die young. So the good people who die young, they reap what they sow.
No, what I said is that's if you believe in the old school saying. See, so you gotta pay attention. I said if you believe in the old school saying, the good die young, then that will be something tough to kind of just believe that. Do you believe bullies always get their karma? Because it's a lot of times where You know, the only time I've really seen bullies get their karma is like when life kicked their ass. It's usually one of those moments. You know, you driving by now, you doing good, and you see them asking you for a job or some money or to help you out. Can I wash your windshield wipers? And you're like, this nigga used to try to kick my ass in high school. Now look at you. That's the only time I see it is when life kicks their ass.
So you agree with me then? All right, go ahead. Okay, anybody next?
How you just gonna tell me who I, John? You gonna cut that shit out? You
No,
gonna
you
stop
get
that.
what you said
gonna
was
stop
similar to
that.
what I said. What you said was similar to what I said. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, okay. All right.
Hey,
Okay.
wow.
All right. No, I'm just not because you be trying to throw shit in there. You and Beans, both y'all asses.
No,
All right,
you
anyway.
just said something similar to what I said. That's all I'm
All right,
saying.
bet. I digress. My mic is muted. Rock out, OG. Rock out.
We got AES and still got Bings up here if they still here.
Oh, I'm still here. Either man's sort of right. He really is, man. This is them saying that you're not worthy of protections of the law. This is what society's really told. That's why y'all losing all these cases. You're not worthy of protections of the law. You know, right? And it gets to a point where you gotta get fed up with that. And it can lead to this, right? Now, fortunately for us, niggas won't get out their ass and do shit anyway, so I doubt anything happens. But I mean, you gotta start somewhere with this shit, right? Like I said a long time ago, it's probably gonna be a nice size section of black people that are just gonna have to break off from other black people for a while. So we'll see what's next, though.
Well, seems like Bings is ain't here. But I had fun, bro. But man, we've been on for almost 3.5 hours, bro. I could. We're gonna shut them down, bro. And, we'll just reconnect tomorrow, bro. I do conversations on the porch with the blacks, so I spring that one up for Thursday and Friday.
OG,
we'll be
OG, 105, 106, 105, 106.
What are you talking about, Knicks?
No, the Spurs up by 1 point with 23 seconds to go.
All right, I'm about to try to cut it on real quick, but I'm about to end this real quick, y'all. So you said 20-something seconds left, so yeah, I definitely gotta end this. I probably ain't gonna be able to make it over there, but I'm gonna try. So let me cut this music off. Cut that music off real quick. And it's the outro. It should be.
OG do dirty, flipping packs in the bag, stuffing the blunt, fat sack, jet black Cadillac, stacks in the mattress, cash cow status, walk in the streets, heat talk, no crack, blunt blazing, smoke hazing, OGs in the attic, crispy clean kicks, ain't nothing static, southern nights, trap dreams, raw matic, light it up, inhale the magic, erratic, down south, making moves, 808s, hit raw, sip the lean, slow the scene, outlaws on call, counting bills, run the thrills, trap house ball, switches in the air, grandiose alcohol, dirty dope dreams, but the crew so mean, like some movie scene, trap king, royally king, purple haze phase, hazy days, cash in streams, hit the streets, beast mode, blitzy jewel schemes, OG do dirty, leaning like a tower, got the power, hour after hour, living fast, mile high, never south.